Gotta do one thing there. All right, everything's good.
Now they go full back again here.
First and 10 at the 11. Or at the, sorry, not at the 11, but at the 18. Not bad, not bad. All right. Looks like we got the notification out. Yada, yada.
And a quad. God forbid he should be healthy, right? I mean, what he's done over the past 3 weeks is tremendous.
He's been able to battle through, quite a bit of adversity throughout his life, and I think he really appreciates the game. And this year, when they declined his 5th year of his rookie contract, there was just a new edge about him this year. So he's fighting through everything to have a monster year and to be in a good spot next year with a new contract.
Leads in rushing, leads in scrimmage yards by a mile. Carr.
Oh, Carr's going to run around and be just short of the first. It'll be 3rd and 5.
Chased him out at that spot, making it 3rd down and 4 on the game's opening drive for Las Vegas.
A good job there by Carr. Plenty of athletic ability just to be able to give you some positive yards.
If you haven't done so, consider leaving a like. It'll help the stream out early on here. It'll get a few people in and all that fun stuff.
Get a little bit tighter with the coverage and good recognition there by Derek Carr. I think
yeah, it's been a decent drive.
Knew that he could pick up some positive yards.
Fortunately, there's already kind of, it's been a slow, weird game because of an injury. All the way to the 2. What's up, Seth? How's it going? So it'll be 1st and goal at the 2. It's looking like the Raiders are going to hit some points on the drive. Close that. All right. Raiders off to a decent start, it looks like. Sometimes I wonder if Oakland will get a new football team. Maybe. There are other places that probably deserve teams before Oakland gets a new one. Part of the reason they left is because Oakland wouldn't help them with the stadium or anything. 2nd and goal at the 1. They get about a yard. Your girls' Maryland team won? Well, that's good. It's always good. What's up, KHY? How you doing? 2nd and goal. They send a man into motion, and he's back set, and they hand it off, and that's a touchdown. All right, Raiders will take a 6-0 lead here with most of the first quarter to play. They take their opening drive. They go 12 plays, 75 yards, and take about 5:47 off the clock, 9:13 to go. You got the Raiders? Yeah, I think a lot of people have the Raiders tonight. I would imagine anyway. And that's good for one of my fantasy teams right away. I'm sure a lot of people who have Josh Jacobs are like, all right, this is very good, very good. And it's up. And it's 7-0. All right. I'm going to guess since it's on Amazon, they're going to go to commercial break. You can only assume, right? Yeah, they are. All right, commercial break coming up. It'll be 9:13 to play in the first. Rams will be getting the ball on a kickoff once the game pops back on. But as per now, it's just, it is what it is. Commercial break. I don't know. I didn't know if it was Wolford or if it was going to be Mayfield. Mayfield was warming up. It very well could be Baker. It is Baker? That's what I thought. Because Wolford was dealing with a neck issue or some shit all of a sudden. And it's like, oh, that's never any good. So yeah, we might see old Faker Mayfield out there. Best quarterback the Rams have ever had, if I'm being honest. If we're all being honest, honest football fans, Baker is their best QB in team history. So Raiders might be in trouble. Very few quarterbacks hand the ball off as good as Baker does. Puts it right where the running back needs it to get his team to success. It's a skill some guys don't have, you know. Basically, if your team has a bad running back, it's not really the fault of the running back. It's the fault of the quarterback for not giving him good handoffs. It's a scientific fact. Tom Brady always has good running backs. Is that coincidence? I don't know. Well, also Sean McVay's a really good offensive coach, so basically you can pretty much just install a really basic offense that fits 3 or 4 of the guy's strengths in throwing and just have him do a bunch of handoffs. Yeah, Baker's fresh. He just got there. Is it back on? The Rams returned 16 starters for 2022 from their Super Bowl team. 5 have played every game of 2022. Oh, geez. You talk about the Ravens head coach?
Yeah, 42 sacks on the year, and while all the attention.
It's not really the job of the head coach to come up with offensive plays.
The offensive line, I think, is where.
Especially when your coach is a special teams guy. You know, you have a whole group of people called offensive coordinators that take care of that. It's not really on Harbaugh. What's up, Dre? That'll be a flag on the play. It'll probably be holding on the Rams. Block in the back, some kind of weird kick return penalty.
Been sick all week. Again, it's a short week, so it's good to see him out there.
By the way, if you haven't done so, consider leaving a like. It'll help the stream out. Oh, it was illegal motion on the kicking team. All right. Well, it'll be Rams ball anyway. I think they start at the 35 then. 25, okay. All right, whatever. All right, Rams first down.
14 different combinations. Unreal. It's just one of those years. You think you've seen it all, and then you see what Sean McVay and this offense has faced.
So Wolford gets the start. Fighting through a neck issue. Cam Akers is the running back.
It looks like Wolford's starting, right? Cam Akers runs it, gets about 9 yards. Yeah, Wolford's in there, so it looks like they're going to start out with John Wolford. I'm sure they didn't know who they were going to run out there until just about before the game started.
Around week 5, he was public with it, and in fact, the Rams countered with, we got to move him.
Let's see what the Rams decide to do here.
They talked it out, worked it out, moved Darrell Henderson out, and now he's the guy.
What's up, Jacob? And that goes backwards. Should be like 3rd and 2, 3rd and 3. Oh, wow, they just got a really good spot. It'll be no gain on the play, I guess. Probably should have been a little bit of a loss, but hey, it is what it is.
Tillery has been a great addition over the last few weeks, coming over after he got released by the Chargers. Look at that extension, able to get off of that block, throw into the back.
Slow start tonight. Make sure you guys leave likes and everything like that so we can get some people in here. If not, we'll probably just have a really low. Yeah, only 5 likes, and yeah, that's pretty typical. About what I thought. So yeah, if you guys, I mean, none of you guys have left likes yet, so if you guys could, make sure you do so. We started the stream with 5 likes, so anybody new who's come in hasn't done anything to help out, so I'd appreciate it if you could. Anyway, 4th and 7, but I guess you don't have to. You just be bitches. Appreciate it, Max. How's it going, man? Someone's gonna take that comment way too seriously and be like, "Oh, everyone did, yeah." Well, yeah, we have like 3 likes. It's like, wow, that's crazy.
Really improved against the run.
In addition to sacks, that's 18 tackles for loss. for him this year. Meanwhile, Dixon.
Yep, they punted it away. It'll be in the end zone, so it'll be 1st and 10 for the Raiders. 1st and 10 for the Raiders at the 20. 1st and 10 at their own 20 when the game bounces back on from a commercial. Yeah, 7:03 to play here in the first quarter. Raiders lead 7-0. Their ball. Oh, maybe the Raiders will have some exciting runs here, so that way we're not, bored to tears. Yeah, exactly, Max. This game isn't going to be like the most exciting. Hey, we got all the way up to 7 likes. There we go. Remember, make sure you leave likes because it actually does help the stream out, mainly because we get yellow badged on all of our streams for no particular reason. And then eventually it goes away. Not through the likes, but, the likes are how we get more people in and yada, yada, yada. Keep the stream relevant and keeping people in and just good for the overall health of the stream. Yeah, exactly, Matt. Yeah, this game is, this feels like a game that'll probably be decided by about halftime, but, it's one of them things where right now it's like, not the best game, but in like 2 months when it's February, the end of February, we're like, damn, I could really go for like a Rams Raiders right now even. The Patriots play the Cardinals on Monday night. Pretty lackluster game, I would say, for the Patriots, especially if the Cardinals line keeps playing the way it has all year. Kind of shitty, just kind of it's not very good. Oh, come on. Go back to the game. 7:03 to play in the first, though. Raiders have the ball at their own 20. Oh, shit, it's back on. Damn, they're bringing up the car crying clip. Yeah, I'm guessing Kingsbury's going to get fired after this year. You would imagine he'd have to, right? It's like, dude, you can't, like, underperform with all that. And, like, all the players seem to be alluding that it's, like, 100% coaching. That's the problem right now. The schemes are bad. It feels bad. Yeah, I would say it's a bad hangover at KHY for the Rams. But, like, also there's, like, an element of, like, everybody's hurt. Like they brought up that graphic. 16 guys came back from their Super Bowl year, which is a really good number. That's one of the higher like turnovers I've probably in a while for like roster to roster year. 1st and 10 at the 20 though, real quick. They're gonna send the fullback kind of in motion a little bit, but then they're gonna go with a play action. Carr looks, dumps it off to flag on the play. But like only 5 of those players have played in every game this year. Oh, T.O. had a legendary cry.
Got Bobby Wagner there for a hold.
Wagner coming off a great game against his ex-teammates. 10 years in Seattle. Had a pick and 2.
I think there were penalties on both teams.
Holding. Defense number 45. 5-yard penalty, automatic first down.
Oh, never mind. Automatic first down.
Seattle let Wagner go. He was
You would love to live in Vegas? I wouldn't. It sounds like a hellhole in Vegas.
for sure.
The epitome of
I'm a Rams fan, but I'm not 12 years old. They're stupid, lol. Raiders are around the corner from playoff. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and it's nothing against the Rams this year. You guys are just banged up. That's like the #1 problem for the Rams this year. Just insanely unhealthy. And it happens. Why is your ass on fire? 1st and 10 though. Ball is at the 20. Where the fuck are they on the field? 25. Okay. What's up, Jacob? X2.
Hall of Fame type career for him. No question about that from the 25-yard.
Oh no, what happened? What'd you do? Oh shit. Carr gets blasted and Ramsey drops a pick. Or Adams dropped the pass. I don't know what happened. Yeah, I guess not either, Jacob. They're going to go with Wolford for a little while. Oh no, you had some bad coffee? Ugh. Why'd your knee hurt? All right, that played in. Oh shit, that big guy just. What's up, Barry? How's it going? Make sure you sexually assault the... No, just kidding. Like I say, make sure you brutally assault the like button. Make sure you treat that like button like a masseuse and you're Deshaun Watson. I used to always, like, when I used to watch YouTube back in 2016, imagine, like, oh, if I ever start doing YouTube, I'm just going to come up with wilder and wilder things to do to the like button every time. And then I just never did it. I just completely forgot that that was going to be a thing that I was thinking about incorporating. Nice little end around play. I don't know what the hell happened to the Rams. Jesus. They just have, like, no instinct on defense. All right. Probably shouldn't do... I mean, all your efforts are going to get deleted, just so you know. Anyway, 2nd down and 7. No, don't worry about getting sued. No one will believe it. You know what I mean? 2nd and 7. You got the whole city of Cleveland behind your back. Oh, shit. Nice play by... good throw there out to the Rams 40. Another 1st down there to Hollins from Derek Carr. What's the clock at? Like 5:30 or some shit like that? 6:30? I like didn't see it very cleanly the last time they had the clock up. I apologize. Looking out Cleveland, yeah. 49ers. 49ers or Seahawks. Oh shit, it's all the way down to 4:35. 4:35 to play here in the opening quarter. Raiders lead the Rams 7-0. 1st and 10 at the Rams 40 for the Raiders. Let's see. They motion the fullback into the backfield, hand it off to Josh Jacobs. He runs it forward about 4 yards. 2nd and 6 to the 36. Here come the Raiders looking for more points. They've already pretty much got the field goal under wraps at this distance. Carlson's pretty much solid from about this far. He might even be one of those kickers where it's like, you might want to take a penalty from this distance. Why? That extra 5 yards might help him out quite a bit. You know, like fucking Matt Prater used to need, and who are a couple other kickers that used to have to back up on close field goals where they're just like, yeah, I don't know about this, Chief. I'm gonna miss. Prater is 100% one of them kickers where if you have him like kick inside of the 20, it's like, that's a bad idea. Just take a couple penalties or something. 3rd and 5 play go. The 3rd down play goes really no, or 2nd down goes nowhere. It'll be 3rd down. I just need the Niners or Hawks to lose a ton so Giants get in easier. Yeah, I need something to happen for the Lions. They need quite a bit of help. Anyway, 3rd and 5. Clock's a ticking here. Oh, timeout taken. Raiders burn a timeout here. That'd be rough. You know, it'd be funny if you still made the playoffs. Well, you're missing a few games anyway. It'd be 14, 15, 8-8-1. That'd be that'd be a sad finish for your guys' season for the way it started. Be like, oh well, we won 8 games. I thought we was winning 4, so fuck it. That's the way you kind of got to look at a season like that. What's up, Jags? If your team, okay, so like you have to look at the way you thought it was going to go for your team at the start of the season. You got some new internet today. Hell yeah. What kind you upgrade to? All right, here we go. 3rd and 5 play. 3:06 to go. Let's see what the Raiders want to run here. Big play coming up, I would say. Huge for the momentum. They're going to go with the draw to Jared. That was a dumb play. That was 100% a Josh McDaniel timeout decision. He did all that to do a draw right up the middle. Like, God damn it, Josh. What was that? Throw a note, connect. Oh, okay, that makes sense for it's like where you live out by the. They'll probably kick a field goal here. Why not just at least do like an end? Like have Josh Jacobs go off the end or something, not up the middle. What do we got here? 52-yard field goal attempt inside. This should probably be pretty good.
52-yard attempt.
What's up, man? There's no doubt it's good. It's like right down the middle. He could have hit that bitch from like 55. Okay. I like that Amazon does throw up the this kick is good from this many yards actually. Cool that they have that technology, but they have no technology to use laser measuring of first downs. Isn't that weird? Like they can tell you if a kick is good from how far and like what distance and from what angle, but these cocksuckers can't come up with yeah, we still got to use these really old chains to figure out if it's a first down or not, or like out of bounds measures, and we got to use really like no technology. Just the oldest shit we could possibly have. What about with these field goals? Oh, we can tell you how far it could have gone. It's just like I feel like you're misusing your technology budget. Yeah, we also have these gloves that can like record catches in them. What happens if aren't they like super? No, they can't be broken. We spent $1 billion on these bad boys. Like NFL, what kind of dumb shit is this? We also invested in really cool jersey patches. It's like fucking dipshit league. Upgrade your shitty tech. Yeah, they do have laser tech in the USFL. Everywhere has laser tech. Like soccer's got laser tech. I'm pretty sure baseball's experimenting with laser tech. Basketball's probably got it. Why are we still using like chains in football? We got way too much. Oh, Lamar's officially not starting. It's true I had no hope for the season, but at the same expectation change. Yeah, when you start 6-2, yeah. No, it would be embarrassing, but also at least if people try to make fun of you, you always have the, what did you think our record would be when the year started? And if they say anything less than however many wins you finish with, you could be like, well, then we exceeded all of your expectations. We're a good team in the future. Injuries kind of fucked you guys, though. Like that one guy, it's kind of weird, though. Like, I wonder how different the Giants season is playing out if you guys... didn't lose every single wide receiver available. Hey, look at that guy showing some promise. There goes his ACL. More than likely, but I don't know why the hell they're so like gung-ho about defending. Oh, shit, not yet. Not quite yet. Sorry, I thought it was back on. It'll be the Rams ball when the game pops back on in a sec. What's up, Kryptonian? How you doing, buddy? Welcome, welcome. How many fake likes are we up to? Because that one random user guy said he was going to leave a whole bunch of fake likes. That could help get some people in here. And I'm not going to front. He's actually doing us a community service here. All those are going to get deleted. I don't want them to happen. It's not my fault. But, I mean, I'm not going to cry about it. I'll take the fake likes. I like what the Raiders do on kickoffs. It's quite interesting. The whole, have the guy hold it. Oh, shit. There's the drawback, though. What's up, Cowboys fan? Yeah, I guess the counter is that we were obviously overachieving with the severely talent-devoid team. We were punching well, but yeah, exactly, that one guy. And then the injuries. Oh, here comes Baker. Oh, shit. Let's go, Baker. One of my favorites. 10. They're done now. Baker's in. You guys don't know how much this game just changed. The truth is in that quarterback. Watch this. 99-yard touchdown coming right up. Like, wait a minute, Rob. They're at like the fucking 33. No, I had to go get a free trial from Amazon Prime. Look at Baker. First play. What did I say? Never once was in doubt. Fucking... all the way to the Raiders 45. Baker comes right in. All of a sudden, the Rams got a pulse on offense. If they win this game with Baker... yeah, it looks like Mess Streams might have got hit up there, Jags. If you haven't used Amazon Prime, you have a free trial. Even if you haven't used it in a while, you might. I've been had Amazon Prime. I got a free trial today. I want to check it out just to be double sure. Oh, Baker scrambles. He's going to run with it. Look at Baker. Sliding, picking up 6-7 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 6. Yeah, that one guy. Your guys' team is, like, quite honestly one of the, you know, you guys got the injury bug this year. You guys got the injury curse. Chargers don't count. They always got it till they fire that fucking quack doctor they got. Oh, Wolford, he's looking sad. He looks like he just lost his job to Baker Mayfield. I wouldn't say that. Baker can just move around because they don't have an offensive line here in Los Angeles anymore. 3rd and 2. The one benefit Baker does have over both of the probably all the quarterbacks that they got, he's like a somewhat mobile quarterback. You know what I mean? Like, he's not a you know how there's like 3 quarterback builds in Madden? There's like the balanced build, scrambler, and like pocket passer. He's like in between scrambler and balanced. He's not fast or athletic, but he's like weirdly nimble. I don't know how to describe Baker Mayfield. It's definitely a strong suit. He's hard to sack anyway. Oh, he takes a shot. That might be PI. No. All right, 4th and 2. Ugh. Yeah, if Stafford doesn't have a pretty invasive surgery. Oh, that might be PI. Yeah, I thought that was going to be PI. That looked like PI. Hold on, let me see what this is called. Watch the Raiders DB. His head never moves for the ball. Oh, never mind, they picked the flag up. I mean, it really wasn't a catchable ball. If it was a little bit better of a throw, maybe. 4th and 2 with 11 to play here in the first quarter. Let's see what the Rams are doing. Are they just going to try to line it up and hike them off? They do have it at the 37 of the Raiders. They should probably be going for it. You're apparently the 4th most injured team. I'm guessing the 49ers, the Chargers, the Buccaneers are ahead of you. Oh, they're just going to kick it. Oh, yeah, they just kicked the ball. There's no reason not to kick it. They got a good kicker. This will be good. 55-yard attempt, and it's more than enough. That might have been good from 60. Oh, 61. I was going to say that was good from 60 at least. And it was good from 61 according to the marker there. All right, so there we go. Baker's first drive as a Ram results in 3 points. Wasn't that crazy when the last time we all seen Baker Mayfield, he was slamming his head off of a bunch of guys' heads in Carolina, and then he asked for his release, and now he's on the Rams? What a wild turn of events for Baker Mayfield the last few months. Last time I seen this dude, he was headbutting a whole bunch of motherfuckers going absolutely crazy. He was headbutting dudes with their helmets on. He didn't have one on. He was just, why are you hurt? Oh, shit, okay, it's back. Okay, they only went to a 30-second commercial. No, that's good. With all 6 seconds that are left here in the first quarter, I'm glad they didn't decide to go to a whole 2-minute commercial break. That's typically their MO at the ESPN. Oh, well, I mean Amazon anyway, or to NFL programming. Yeah, hopefully it's just a minor inconvenience. Oh, the Rams went with the squib. That was a good kick. I'm glad teams are getting a little bit inventive on the kickoff because, you know, it was so boring watching everybody just blast that bitch into the back of the end zone. Oh, my God, that was awful. Anyway, end of the first quarter. Raiders have the ball. Raiders have the ball. 1st and 10 at their own 31. 1st and 10 at the Raiders 31 for the Raiders. They'll take over at the start of the second quarter. It's end of the first. Raiders lead. 3 dip. Yeah, pretty good first quarter, actually. Like, overall, that could have been a lot worse. Only one really bad drive. It's not bad. I'm sure there'll be other sites, though. Most favorite quarterbacks are Taylor Heineke. Why Taylor Heineke? Is he even a real person, Taylor Heineke? Or is he like one of them like just kind of like randomly generated people? By the way, if you're a real person, make sure you leave a like. Ignore the like counter on there. All those are generally fake. Probably up to about 13 of them might be real. Maybe that many. So if you haven't done so, consider leaving a like. It'll actually help the stream out once the fake likes are deleted. So anyway, we're just kind of in a commercial break, waiting for the start of the second quarter. Nothing's really crazy's happened in this game, I would say. Just kind of a blip, 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 blip start. Oh, Little Caesars. Ooh. You know, they probably regret doing all those commercials with the Rams this year. I know they're the defending champions, but it's like, you know, Rams aren't very good this year. Probably should have waited to like pick a team to do all those commercials with. You know what I mean? How do those big hats work? Those things look like they sit really good on those. On people's heads. Giants in the playoffs. They're trying hard to screw us. I know it. Why else put Daniel Jones and Taylor Heineke on prime time? Yeah, that's a weird game to put into prime, I would say.
Part of a third. The Olympics come to LA in 2028.
Want to see other than the Commander fans, and yeah, nobody really. I don't know. This sounds awful. Anyway, they're gonna go with the handoff here to Josh Jacobs on first down, and it goes to the 35.
Jacobs, 13 years at the Coliseum, came down from Oakland, went back there in 95. Fifth best record in the league. You had Plunkett, you had Flores coaching, you had Bo, you had Marcus Allen, you had Howie Long, 7 playoff appearances, 1 Super Bowl.
Patriots did everything the Raiders did from a 5-year stretch, or for like a 10-year stretch in like 2 years. No. I don't know how many years that was, but we did all of that within like 3 years. All their major things, like AFC West. Like, wow, that's cool.
Josh McDaniels in his first year as the coach here. Meanwhile, Hollins, another play for him. So he's been involved already in 3 plays right now. Hollins with 1 rush and a couple of grabs in the first down.
Good job again by Carr being able to work through these progressions.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. It's a weird thing to also just kind of complain about that your team got a primetime game.
Simpson, who is in for bars, holding up and just trying to hit this, find those soft spots.
It's against Washington. It's not like it's against a real football team. Anyway, it's just weird that that's the game they picked when they could have picked, like, I think the Dolphins and the Bills play that week. It's like, why not put that game on fucking Sunday night and put, like, somebody else on Saturday? Like, literally, you guys could have been moved to Saturday. That would have been cool. Like, oh, okay, we'll do the Saturday game. Like, I'm just confused why it wasn't Buffalo and Miami. It's like, well, they were supposed to do the Saturday game. Who gives a fuck about the Saturday games? Put them on Sunday night. What's a better game, Miami-Buffalo or Washington and the Giants? Like, ew. Was he choking that guy? Pretty sure Copeland was just choking a guy. Yeah, I was going to say, okay, I wasn't the only one who saw what I thought I saw on that play. It looked like Copeland was just strangling a man.
Still that Josh McDaniels can do. He's not just going to sit in that 21 personnel look. Now he goes to more what you see every week with the
It's like, rah, rah, rah. It's like, yeah, man, I don't know why he was acting like he wasn't going to get called for a penalty on that either. Because it's like, well, I don't think you're allowed to choke people, man. Be a couple yards, maybe a 3-yard gain. That was a real... Dude, they spotted that like 1.5 yards further than he actually landed. What was that? That's like a 2nd and 5 now. Did anyone else see the way that they just spotted the ball? The ref had it where he went down at, and then the other ref took it and was like, yeah, it's actually way up here. I get forward progress is a thing, but I don't think he had that much forward progress. That was a huge spot for the Raiders anyway. They're at the Rams 41-ish. Oh, end around to Mac Hollins. Oh, shit, he's got to the 30. 25. That was a nice play. They went with the handoff and then a little jet sweep to number 10. He got the ball and ran it out all the way to the 25. 1st and 10. Raiders knocking on the door. Nice. Yeah, they went with the delayed handoff and then a little jet sweep pitch type action. Good play. The Raiders have 11 first downs. Jesus Christ. 13 minutes of possession, about now 14 minutes to the fucking Rams 4. Carr scrambles, throws, gets a first down again. Make that 12 first downs now for the Los Vegas Raiders. I hate that they both have these weird things where it's like loss and they both have that to start their names, and it's so annoying. There's a lot of Raiders fans just in general. It's 1st and 10 at the 14, by the way. We're in the red zone here. Raiders are like one of them teams that just have a weirdly large fan base. Cowboys, Raiders, Steelers, kind of Patriots, 49ers, Packers. Those guys all have like enormous fan bases across the United States. Ooh, that was a nice play. That was a nice end around. I don't think anybody really seen that one on the defense. That was a nice one. 2nd and 4 inside of the 10 at the 8-yard line. That was a nice handoff, nice and quick. I got a couple people to bite on that, surprisingly. Or just like it didn't register to him or something. All right. 2nd and 4 at the 8. They can get a first down just inside the 5.
2nd and 4.
Oh, that play died.
All kinds of flags come in. You saw 2 of them fly in. That was Jacobs on what would have been his 14th carry of the night, pending the call here.
Yeah, you can use that site.
Well, that's Simpson who took the spot of the injured Alex Bars.
If you want to deal with fucking it lagging every 5 minutes and crashing. And all the pop-ups you could want.
Off the snap. But here's Keir Thomas now. He's a rookie out of Florida State. 275-pounder, but not as big as Hoyt. And I'm sure
Stream East is just slow. 3rd and 9. Holding penalty was declined, so it'll be 3rd and long.
Rams, of course, declined that penalty. Take the down here. That was a 5-yard.
They may... Oh, well, it doesn't really hurt him on field goal distance.
At the 13-yard line.
Oh. Probably got shut down. Who cares?
He looks the other way. Low throw.
That wasn't a play. Anyway, that'll be 4th and 9. Raiders will probably be kicking a field goal here. I don't know what happened on that. It looks like a screenplay that just never really developed. Got messed with, just didn't really work out right. Just didn't work. In and out, kind of a throw. Carlson comes out to make it a 10-point game. Let's see if he can hit it.
31 yards for Daniel Carlson. Cole puts
And it's good.
Carlson bangs it through.
All right, 13-3.
To go in the opening half at SoFi. It's 13.
I'm going to mute the audio as it goes to a commercial break. 13-3 with 9:40 left in the first half, 9:30 left here in the second quarter. It'll be the Rams ball on the kickoff once the game pops back on after the break. Not a bad game so far. If the Rams can come out here and score a touchdown, well, that's actually, we have a pretty good game going on. But if the Rams come out and get like pick six or something, this is going to get ugly. This is a crucial drive for the Rams. This could completely decide the game this early in it. I have a weird feeling about that. I don't know. Momentum's important, and I think this is a real momentum, like shifty type of situation coming out here. Because again, if Baker comes out, has another good drive, then the Rams and they score or something again, I might start building. If not, if it goes the other way, it could get ugly quick. We'll find out. The hell is this? Oh, it's a fucking mixed family Christmas. I don't know what this is. I don't know what any of these commercials really are anymore these days. All right, the game's back on. Thank goodness. That shit looked awful. Commercials are terrible. Cool, man. I honestly don't give a fuck how you watch the game, dude. Okay. Go do whatever you gotta do, buddy. It's cool. What does that have to do with anything we're talking about here? Irrelevant. You can also just buy cable, you broke bitch.
Last year's man of the year, then he gets the award and he wins the Super Bowl that day. It doesn't get any better than that.
Cool, man. I don't care about the way you guys watch. Like, I don't give a fuck what you guys do about that. Like, I could care so little. I mean this rudely as I possibly can. Please stop fucking telling me about how you're watching the game. I don't care, dude. Sorry. I just genuinely don't. I'd rather nobody say anything than hear about the way in which you're watching the game. It's fucking boring.
One day, Astro Reed alert money Deacon flow F Panama on the Omaha ready break.
Yeah, I just don't care, dude.
John Wolford, and he's in his car and he plays that back so he can learn all of the play calls. And this is, well, Mayfield doesn't have to deal with all of that, but from the
cool, then watch it on cable. I don't care, man. I don't know how many times I have to tell you.
You were a quarterback. By the time he got the play.
All right, 2nd down and 4 to the 28.
I think for fans at home to understand, it's 36 to 48 hours he's had.
Kick was returned to about the 22, so now they have it 2nd and 4 at to the 28 after a 6-yard gain.
And Liam Cohen, his offensive coordinator, told me today that
13-3. Raiders lead the Rams.
Highlighters out. It's just unprecedented the preparation that he's put in to put himself in a position. There's the sheet right there.
8:55 to play.
Fascinating, he's out there.
You need Ted Williams' eyesight to read that, a magnifying glass. Cam Akers close to a first.
I wonder where the normal people who watch my channel are at.
Again, Sean, who's used to moving fast with Matthew Stafford, now he's got to look at his play.
Yeah, I don't care. Yeah, I don't know why you were telling me all that dumb shit.
To be able to communicate and tell him things, give him the call, maybe potentially give him the read,
A lot of people who usually watch just haven't been seen in streams.
But still, to do that in 2 days, I've never seen anything like that.
And try to get some sleep.
Yeah.
And fighting his way for that first down. Look at that, keeping those legs churning. It's Cam Akers. The one good thing for Mayfield, though, too, I mean, he's going to wind up taking over.
Guessing they just don't like the channel anymore, so I should probably be taking mods out soon.
Done for the season. Perkins is the other guy. But they get 11 days off now until their next game, the Monday Nighter in Green Bay.
Yeah, and of course you still have Matthew Stafford here. I think if nothing else, you have an opportunity. You know, if you're Baker Mayfield,
7:40 to play.
in the rest of this season, what you're all about.
Mayfield, little play action, throws, and he's got another guy. That's number 15 with a nice catch out to about the 42-yard line.
Vegas territory he goes before he's pushed out of bounds.
Depending on the spot anyway, it'll be 1st and 10.
Yeah, it's man-to-man.
The Raiders won already.
Having an opportunity. This is the look that they showed us a lot last week. Is play action, plenty of time.
Why is that? I mean, the game's still got quite a bit of time left in it.
With the injuries to receiver, Atwell has an ability to get separation, even against their top cover man, Nate Hobbs.
Starts 2 for 3. Does Baker
Okay.
Mayfield with 43 yards.
Anyway,
That was good for a gain of 22.
Baker,
And maybe a busted play here.
and he gets sacked for about a yard loss.
Just goes to the ground there, and that's Max Crosby.
That was one of the easier sacks that Max Crosby has had. He's got now 11 and a half.
One of the major problems for the Rams just rears its ugly head there as the offensive line was unable to block anybody. That'll be 2nd and 11.
To the right, and obviously all you can do is eat it.
Let's see what the official score does. He can rule that a tackle for loss.
Gotcha.
Either way, he leads the league in what they call TFLs. No sack. It's a tackle for loss.
Well, then that helps.
Well, let's see if they can get the ball. See if they can get more positive plays here. 2nd and 11. Going to send number 16 into motion. They're going to go with the pitch to Akers. Akers is going to run with it, and no gain. 3rd and 13. That'll be a big loss.
Trayvon Merrick making the tackle.
Or at least a loss of 2 anyway. 6 minutes and 5 seconds to play in the opening quarter. Or in the opening half.
And here's Brandon Powell. Look at him and his size.
Yeah, Chris, injuries will ruin a football team rather quickly.
Max Crosby and
Bad offensive line, injuries, those are 2 recipes for, I would say,
he did is he forced him back
unequivocal disaster.
to the teeth of that defense.
Atwell's 5'9", 160.
Anyway, clock's just ticking away. I think the Rams are going to have to call timeout.
5'8" and 181.
Yeah.
So 3rd and 13.
Yeah, Rams burn a timeout here with 5:37 to play in the first half. 5:37 left in the second quarter. That's 5:37 left here in the second quarter. 13-3, Raiders lead the Rams. It's a timeout right now. Don't know if they're going to go to a commercial break. There's a couple other people that got the Browns winning. You wish Baker. I don't know what to tell you. There's a Stream East. I don't fucking know.
Fingers to the helmet, compressing it. Either having a tough time. Remember, it's a new helmet. He hasn't worn this helmet until, yesterday. And, of course, the crowd now. Very vociferous.
Again, don't care. Just just keep your problems to yourself. I don't really fucking care.
Deep drop. Mayfield fires over the middle.
Oh shit! Another completion there
4-yard line.
to Ben Skowronek.
Oh,
3rd and 13.
3rd and 13, and think about the edge pressure potential
Skowronek?
to deal with Jones and Crosby.
Skowronek.
So you need some time. You need the chance to be able to step up. They
I don't know. That's a goofy ass last name.
about the throw.
That's all the way to the Raiders 23 though. Good throw by old Shake and Bake Mayfield.
Crosby out, literally
No, that should have been. Yeah, that's probably a penalty. Should have been one.
up in the air where Skowronek
Rams get away with one on that play.
From the 23. Loses the
Oh,
ball.
I think the Rams just fumbled. No way.
Position always thinks they have it.
I think the Rams just fumbled the football.
Now they're demonstrably saying they've got it. But it's up to one of the zebras to tell us.
Oh no, the Raiders got it.
Chandler Jones was able to rip it out. Oh boy. And that's the end of that drive.
What do you mean they were all too small? Oh, like Christmas trees? All right, Raiders take over the ball. Cam Akers coughs it up. It'll be the Raiders football. Chandler Jones forces it out, and it is recovered by Chandler Jones. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Raiders at their own 17. 1st and 10 for the Raiders at their own 17 with 4:45 to play here in the second. 4:45 left in the first half. Cam Akers not a Ram next year? Yeah, probably not. Well, it's a commercial break. We'll unmute the audio as soon as it pops back on. It's Raiders ball. That's a bad situation. Crack streams? Yeah, crack streams always work. What's the dot number? What's the dot thing at the end? There's like a million different slots or whatever you want to call them. Yeah, you want the Rams to lose if you're a Lions fan. You definitely the most intense game of the season for the Lions and the Seahawks is going to be when the Broncos play the Rams this year in like week 15 or some shit. And if you know why, you know ball. If you don't, well then you got to follow along a little better. But the Lions own the Rams first round draft pick this year, and the Seahawks own the Broncos. And both of those guys could be picking 3rd and 4th. So the Lions fans and the Seahawks fans have decided that that's their Super Bowl game because like that could ultimately probably decide who gets to pick like 3rd in this year's draft. And that's a pretty solid fucking draft spot this year. Them first 5 picks of this year's draft, I feel like are the best picks you can get your hands on. Again, very good draft again, very steady draft like it was last year. But I feel like the weight is kind of wild up at the top.
Clear night, downtown Los Angeles, about 8 miles away. Meanwhile, Jones.
Yeah, it works. Good. Glad to hear. How's the speed of it?
Forced fumble of his career. Akers losing the ball.
Is it about where I'm at, Jags? Because I'm probably I'm gonna need to use it on Sunday. Goes for about 8, 2nd down and 2.
Yeah, he actually not only is he hit, it's perfect. I mean, it's exactly the way you rep it in practice.
Yeah, clean punch out.
Watch him. Follow him to the ball because Akers.
Bro, Raiders have 87% to win, but win percent is pretty good for Rams if they get to go. Yeah, the win percent in the first half is kind of irrelevant.
Part man, part bloodhound.
that was a battle to get to that.
Yeah. Sean trying to console Akers in a manner of speaking.
And they get the first.
First down here for Josh Jacobs.
That was an awkward looking run.
Has already carried it 16 times for 51 yards.
1st and 10 now coming up.
Yesterday about this offense and the balance and the big playability with Adams, who by the way has been quiet. I wouldn't be surprised if they try to remind the defense of that vertical.
You're good, boss. You don't need to send super chats.
This offense, his big thing was now that we've got 5 that we
just enjoy the show. It's a free show. That's the best part about YouTube. Just leave a like. If you haven't, just leave a like. It'd help out.
On a defensive front over the course of the entire game, you're rewarded in the 3rd and 4th quarter.
Especially a defensive front without Aaron Donald. Underneath, caught at the 30-yard line. Into the 35 goes Josh Jacobs.
Yeah, KHY, I'm guessing the overwhelming majority, all but probably like 14 of those are real. So if you're watching and you haven't left a like yet, please consider doing so. Know that the likes there are left by one wild troll. He's left all of those. The majority of them. I would say like all but like 14 are by one person. So those will all be slowly deleted once YouTube hits his filter system on that. So thank goodness for that. Yeah, I don't know why people do that. It's a very odd way of trolling. I'm gonna leave a whole bunch of likes on your channel. How do you like that? I mean, okay, it's not my fault. It's a weird thing to do. Anyway, 1st and 10 to the Raiders 38 for the Raiders.
Raiders have allowed 26.3 points per game, and it starts meaning that he doesn't get a lot of support. Most among quarterbacks.
Derek Carr's had 6 different head coaches in 9 years as this team's quarterback.
He has to come out and score 28, 30 points.
That seems like a pretty significant stat, right? I don't know why, but it does. They don't have to get this play. They're going to 2-minute warning. 2-minute warning here in Los Angeles. 2-minute warning, so they're going to go to a commercial break. Raiders have it 1st and 10 at their own 43. 1st and 10 at the Raiders 43 for the Raiders. They lead 13-3. It's a 2-minute warning. Both teams have 2 timeouts to play with here as we enter the 2-minute warning. Yeah, no wonder. Yeah, exactly. They allowed 26 points a game, which is like the most with a quarterback, which is the most for a quarterback who's been on like what was a head that has like 100 starts on a single team. It's like that's pretty crazy. People just like trolling. I don't know. I mean, dude, you have an Andre Drummond account. Not just kidding. But I don't know. People just like trolling. It's silly, harmless fun. Let's see, what is this at right now? We're at 57 right now. That's crazy. It's a stupid number. I hope YouTube deletes a bunch of those soon. If not, then this stream's going to look extremely popular. I'll take that too. Someone's like, no, those are all fake. No, they're not. Yeah, KHY, and people really like to fuck with people who live stream. It's the quickest way to get any kind of immediate attention, which is what a lot of them people need. And I don't mind giving it to them every so often. Very aggressive, negative energy towards them. Most of them people wouldn't be able to handle it in real life. They'd fucking shit themselves and have an autistic seizure. Like probably 90% of internet trolls. If you kind of like aggressively confronted them in real life, they'd be like, "Whoa, whoa!" they'd literally probably piss on themselves a little bit and start shaking and shit, like a Dilbert comic. You know, like you ever seen one of them Dilbert comic strips like animated, and there's just like a shaking guy, or like Principal McVickers and in Beavis and Butthead, how the principal just kind of shakes. So a lot of them internet trolls probably are, but it's mainly they're shaking because it's like, sensory overload and they can't handle it. They're like, oh, fuck. That's how I feel about a lot of them people. Like if you yelled loudly enough in their face, they'd probably shit on themselves a little bit. Or a lot. They'd probably do it a lot. You fucking grow. Hey, end around play to Mac Hollins. Nice little end around. Probably should have went out of bounds, not hit the guy. Good job by the Rams defense to bait that idiot to not going out of bounds. Why didn't he go out, though? Dude, you were right by the sidelines. Why'd you hit that guy like that? I guess he just wanted to play big body, but like... he dropped into it. All right, Chris, have a good one.
Second and 3.
Mine's good. Chilling.
Call his number again, number 28. No gain there. So that's 18 carries.
Chris is like, that's very mean to say to people who troll channels. You shouldn't call them retards. And it's like, okay. I feel bad for the trolls. I understand. Raiders use their second time out there. It's 3rd and 3.
the center.
I hope it's not because I was being mean to trolls there, Chris.
Way to slow down
What's up, Nathan?
physicality.
I would have never thought Baker would be a Ram, but with the QB situation, yeah, it's a pretty crazy like change of events, running times. Yeah, no, I'm having a good day. Just don't be annoying. I don't care how you're watching a football game. There's not much I can do about it. Oh, did he catch that? Oh, shit, he caught that. Good catch by Devontae. Jesus, he's a magician. The New York Jets need to target a good veteran quarterback. Yeah, well, yeah, maybe. Who are they going to go get? Lamar? Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. That's such good concentration by Devontae right there. Raiders just used their last time out on that play. 13-3 isn't bad for what we were thinking. Damn, Ramsey got beat. Yep, perfect throw. Nice catch. Ramsey wasn't able to knock it loose.
That was a 3rd and 3 play for 35 yards. So he's caught 2 tonight, has Adams.
Great play. 1st and 10 at the Rams, 15. 1st and 10 at the Rams, 15 for the Raiders. They lead 13-3 with 11 to play. Or 1:11 to play. 1:11 to play. I don't know what I just seen. I don't know what the Raiders are doing, but they need to like hurry up and run a play.
So Ramsey, 51 times, 12 targets, has been holding him in check, but not tonight.
Adams, probably. He's probably good at basketball and shit like that too. Raiders get the play. Carr rolls out. He's going to have to run with it, and he goes out of bounds. Ramsey needs to take the visor off. He can't see shit. Maybe that's what the problem is. Maybe.
Great pressure there without having to blitz. Leonard Floyd has really had to try to.
Anyway, 2nd and 9 at the 14. Ball got out. Looks like next Sunday is going to be good. Fun with good games. Are you going to be streaming any Sunday? Any Saturday games next Saturday? Is that next Saturday? Probably. Don't see why I wouldn't.
Dancing around, throws, caught 10-yard line. That's Adams making the catch underneath. Bobby Wagner.
Oh no, that was the Rams who took a timeout there for their second. All right, so the Raiders still have one timeout there. Okay, and somebody used the time. Somebody used the timeout right there. I don't know. Bills Dolphins. Yeah, they should have moved that to Sunday night, not fucking Giants. Commanders. I don't know why Bills Dolphins wasn't pushed to Saturday or Sunday night.
You saw a shot of the despondent Cam Akers. That was a great drive they had going, and all of a sudden, fumble.
Weird one. Oh. All right, 56 seconds left here in the first half. 56 seconds left in the second quarter. 3rd and 5 here for the Raiders. Let's see if they can get a play. It's 13-3. Let's see what they run.
3rd and 5.
Carr. Probably got to throw it up. And intercepted. Both teams turn the ball over close to the goal line. It'll be the Rams football after an interception. I think that was Floyd with the pick. Oh, Jones. I don't know who the hell that is. Number 53 with the interception for the Rams.
The Rams hold them off. Get the ball. 49 seconds left.
Nice way to kind of keep it in front of him and pick it off. I don't know. All right, they're going to go to a commercial break. Don't really know why, but commercial break. 3rd and 5. Commercial break. It'll be the Rams football. 1st and 10 at their own 20. I'd imagine it'll be at the 20 because he fell in the end zone, so it looks like a touchback. Yeah, I don't know what that throw was. That was a terrible throw. We were just sitting here talking and like defending a Carr, saying he's been doing better and shit, and he just fucking does that. Oh, come on. That was a bad pass. I don't know where that was going. Maybe it slipped out of his hand or something. Maybe he got hit funny when he threw it, or something to excuse whatever that was. But yeesh. Anyway, it's a commercial break yet again. Even though it'll be nothing but commercial breaks in like 5 seconds. Once this, once like 2 plays happen. Carr is a decent chick you can give a compliment to because they just don't know how to act. Yep. Yeah, Carr is hard to defend. Yeah, Lions could have a shot at the playoffs. They can lose one more game probably comfortably, and then it gets really shaky after that. Because 8 wins will be pushing it. But if they can beat the Jets and the Vikings, they have a really good shot at probably making the playoffs. Because outside of those two, they've only got to go ahead and beat the Panthers, Bears, and Packers, which is insanely doable. But again, it's kind of like in between is the Vikings and the Jets. It's just like, all right, we'll see how they can do against that. The Lions' offense is folded. The defense is they're really good. They folded to the Patriots and the Cowboys this year. I'm guessing the Jets could get him to play kind of bad. What's up, James? So you go Raiders. I got him winning this game. We'll see if that ends up holding true. And incomplete pass. It'll be 2nd down and 10. 45 to play in the quarter. I have the Raiders winning tonight. I'm not a big believer in whatever the Rams are doing right now. Don't like the line. Don't like all the injuries. Quarterback situation's pretty desperate when you somehow got Baker Mayfield in there after being there for like 72 hours. It's, like, things aren't exactly great. But if Akers doesn't fumble, it might be like 10-13 right now. So they didn't complete. That should be a flag. Nope, 3rd and 10. Oh, do you mean like the Super Bowl? Oh, do you need a link? Nick, I can't post the game necessarily, right? 'Cause I don't want to lose my channel, but hold on. Oh, let me see. This is the one they said to do. See if this works. I'm just watching on Prime, so I'm not using all these links. Jesus Christ, there's a lot of pop-ups on this. Holy fuck, that's a lot of pop-ups. Jesus, every time I click on this is a pop-up. How are people even able to watch this? All right, here you go. I mean, I can give you a way to watch. It's just there's probably 8 million pop-ups. There you go. They do. They all get taken down or get strikes. Trust me on that. All right, it's halftime. Once they find out, yeah, those all get taken care of, man. Those. Why do you think, like, even streams that are like running of these, you have to constantly find new ones like mid-game? Anyway, it'll be halftime. 13-3 is the score. 13-3 is the score. Could be a little bit better, but both teams kind of turned the ball over inside of their own, probably inside their own 25s, with the Rams fumbling it with Akers and, of course, Carr's interception there. So, meh so far. Kind of what we thought we'd see in this game. Not the greatest, not the bad, not the worst. It's also on the NCAA to kind of enforce their own shit. NFL is meticulous. They're good about their product. They probably got people sitting in offices just fucking meticulously blasting out streams, issuing copyright strike down, copyright strike, you know what I mean? All right, later. See ya. Jesus Christ. See, he's already said he had the link. See, he's just a fucking liar. That's why I don't give anything to these, like, fucking fake, stupid ass, like, Andre Drummond accounts. No offense, dude, but, like, why would you need the link? You said you already had it. You said you were already watching it. Like 20 seconds, like literally not even 5 minutes ago, you said you were watching when you found it on Google. You emphatically thanked Jags Nation like you were sucking his whole dick. Like, I can still see the jism all over your lips from how much you were blowing Jags Nation, like, not that long ago. Just so you know, like, we don't forget. So I don't know why you're doing that. Nickelbus is like, dude, you're snitching. You can't talk about the links in these places, or else they get mess streamed. You say, let's go LA. I don't know. They're in a bad spot right now, FIFA. What's up, Tony? You liking the Raiders? But yeah, that link does work. It's just probably got a lot of pop-ups you're gonna have to deal with, and that's it is what it is. But it's halftime. It's 13-3. Raiders leading the Rams 13-3. Rams, I think, get the ball after the half. So, you Raiders fan? Hell yeah. Well, welcome. Not really a fan of either team. I just want the Raiders to win. Yeah, I have an ad blocker on my YouTube browser. It doesn't work. I have like 4 of them, and they're all very, like, the high-rated ones. So they don't work. Don't know why they don't work. I'm like the only person, I think, on planet Earth that, like, the ad blockers that I use just for some reason don't work. I have one for YouTube. It doesn't work on my phone. It's like, we'll skip 5 seconds of the ad. We'll skip after 5 seconds. It's like, the fuck is this? I don't want any ads. They're like, nah, you get some ads. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? I don't want any of this gay shit on my stuff. I don't want ads. So, if there's actually stuff that gets rid of ads for real, let me know, because I haven't ever found one. Because I had like 50 different ads get blocked on my ad pop-up blocker when I was at that site. But, what ad blockers are good to use? Especially for PC. That are free. I'm not paying for one. But thank you to everyone who's tuning in tonight. I appreciate it. Hopefully you're having a good Thursday evening. Sorry I don't have a better way to watch. Usually mess streams is good, but you know, whatever. Malwarebytes browser guard. I've been thinking about just getting off of Chrome anyway. And going over to the what's a good, like, not Onion, but Malwarebytes browser guard. All right, I appreciate it, Nicholas. No, Opera GX, is that a good browser? That's the one I was thinking of. So I've been thinking about getting off of Chrome, and I hate Firefox, so I don't want to use that. And Edge is garbage too, so no, I don't want to use any of those. But I'm like, all right, well, which one do I use then? And then I seen Opera GX, and I'm like, I feel like that's a scam, so I don't want to use that either. baby? Was there a baby crying? But AdBlock Pro worked on my Android when I used the Google Chrome app. Brave browser. Yeah, there's a bunch of good ones. I don't know. Chrome just used up a lot of RAM. It's fucking garbage. Not like I have any problems with it. I don't know. I just know there's better optimized search engines. Man, I hope the game comes back on soon. Firefox or DuckDuckGo. Fair enough. Fair enough. The fuck? It sounds like some kid's getting beaten over there. Ugh, fucking shut up. Go kill yourself, Andre. In a video game, of course. Jalen Ramsey is getting exposed. Okay. Okay. Sorry about that, Dre. Okay. I didn't know you were a big Jalen Ramsey guy. Okay, cool. Or do you not know? Do you not? I don't know. I don't think Dre. Sometimes you don't like use "shake my head" right. You'll be like, "Damn, dude, Brady's doing really good today." SMH, and it's like, huh? Do you even know when to properly use the word SMH, or do you just kind of wing it sometimes, Dre? You'd be like, damn, the Lions won today, SMH. And like, I know you're like a Lions fan kind of, so I don't really know. I don't get when, is SMH a bad or a good thing for you? Or do you have Parkinson's and you're always just kind of shaking your head? That's just kind of like your thing. You're like, I'm always shaking. I'm not really sure what it is. Are you drunk and you're just always kind of got the shakes if you're not drinking? So you're like, that's the way you sign off on not drinking, is you just let people know. You're like, I'm shaking my head. I'm not drunk. Like, I have trouble using that sign off as anything other than just like I don't know. I don't know how to take the SMH. The Adams is having a good game though, yeah, that's for sure. Well, you have to excuse me, Dre. I just don't know what you mean when you say shit like shake my head all the time. Like, it's like you use it both in a negative and a positive. So I have no idea what you mean when you mean shake my head. I don't know if you're upset that Jalen Ramsey's having a bad or a good game. I'm very confused by your statements, that's all. Ugh. Oh, that guy's more annoying than anything. Just put him in a timeout. Do that. Anyway. Sorry, I don't know what to talk about at halftime. It gets kind of quiet around here. I apologize. I don't know. You guys think this is just pretty much this game's already kind of like at its Do you think when it was like 10-3 it was at the closest it was possibly going to be at in this game? Or like when it was like 7-0? Like it's just like, yeah, that was probably about as close as it was going to get tonight. Right in that sweet like sweet spot of like, you know, right when the game started. And yeah, I was gonna say, I think Adams just has a history of owning him too. It's like a long-standing thing, so it's not that crazy, Dre. Ooh. Looks like the game's coming on slowly here. My favorite music? The comedic music, I think. Right now, show me how we need to make adjustments and come out. Yeah, you guys could be, this game could be over. You guys could be up like 28-3. Like that, not even like being like, it probably should be up like at least 20-3. With one of them field goals probably should have having been a touchdown. So it's kind of why I'm like, it probably should at least be like 28-3 or something. You know. Anyway. I said, I think the Rams are getting the ball here because I think the Raiders started out with it. All right. Let me just make sure everything's good. That's good. That's good. All righty. Second half coming up soon. And there's the kick. And we're back under action. Let's have a good second half here. Oh. And he gets stopped inside the 20. See, that's what I like what the Raiders are doing. See, like when it works, I like their kickoff method, right? Because it ensures a kickoff, and due to the height of like where they kick the ball off from, because they're able to like get underneath it with like the holder. Because the Raiders do use a holder now when they do kickoffs, it looks like. So I like that. I like the change because what it does, what's up, Fernando, is again, it skies the ball down there, essentially giving it like a fucking punt's hang time. So it allows you to kick it inside the 10 somewhere, really high up. So you don't really return the ball to the 25. That like axes out nearly 10 yards of return yardage every time. Yeah, Baker's been starting for the Rams. And he throws an incomplete pass. He didn't start. He came in, though. I just don't think Wolford looks wildly uncomfortable on the sidelines. Like, he's moving all weirdly slow and shit, like bending over, funny looking. I don't know. Wolford looks like he's in an immense amount of pain on the sideline somehow. Yeah, I think he's realizing he can't be doing what he was doing. So kudos to Wolford for being out there, but because again, he looks like he's just miserable. Like he doesn't look like he wants to be out there, but he's got to. Oh, good block there. Third and 4. Hit that rainbow consistently. Yeah, it's a really good kicker. Like Carlson's really good at what he's doing there. And when that works really well because again, it's a really good, it's just a good way to do a kickoff. Plus, it also gives you returns again too, which I've been missing.
Third and 4.
Folk is 3 years old. Third and 4. Baker throws. Hey, that'll be a first down. to the Rams 29. 38. Yeah, that's like 43 for a kicker. Yeah, he's done, dude. Like Folk literally has been kicking football since he's like 20. He's like, you know what I mean, professional, like 21. So he's like 17 years into a pretty long career of a lot of kicks. His fucking knees, legs, all that shit's just probably like, I'm done. Please stop. What do we have to hurt to get you to stop? First and 10 at the 29. Mayfield goes with play action. Oh, shit. And down goes Baker. That'll be like a 9-yard sack. He tried to get rid of it. Baker did, but they swallowed his ass up. He had no opportunity to get rid of that thing. So, a very unfortunate series of circumstances there on that that play. Cool, man. Just stop talking about shit that you already... I've asked you to stop talking about like 6 times, dude. It's really not that. It's not that hard. Everyone else can do it. Don't know why you can't. Second and 19, and that's another set. Oh, incomplete. Don't know how he didn't go down on that. Jesus Christ. How did he stay up?
And Jones and Crosby have a chance to just tee off and get into the backfield. They don't chip. He doesn't have any help. Hammonstein's out there.
Well, he just kind of bounced out of it and fell out at the backside of it. Bad throw. Oh, he missed a really wide open receiver, though, it looks like. But the line is so bad, it's kind of not his fault. Third and 19 with 12:30 to play here in the opening third quarter, anyway. The opening quarter of the second half, I guess I think I was saying. Screen up. All right. They'll be punting the ball away. Here comes the punting. Oh, the flag. Hey, maybe this is the bailout they needed. Nope, it wasn't. And they'll be punting the ball away. Ineligible man downfield. So even if that would have been a good play that somehow went for a first, it would have came back. Damn. Womp, 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 womp. All right, here comes the 4th and 19 punt. It'll be probably kicked at it from about the 10-yard line. Yeah, right on the money. Oh, that was a pretty solid punt. Oh. And that'll be running into the that'll be fair catch interference. That might have been the dumbest fucking special teams mistake I think I've made a professional NFL team make in a very long time. What was he doing? I wonder what the reasoning's going to be by. I mean, he was kind of thrown into the guy. Yeah, he called a fair, like a very clear fair catch. Oh, wait a minute. Did he? Hold on. Let me re-see it. I thought I saw it. Wait, can they replay it one more time?
It's a long discussion. It is. You would think somebody had a really good view of it.
Let's bring our official in.
Yeah, Terry, what do you see
what do you think?
I wish they'd replay like the whole like scene again. Don't show him, motherfucker. I don't care about any of this. There's a flag for blocking the back.
If his momentum's taking there already, they'll leave a flag down. But I think he actually pushes him in.
It might not be fair catch interference. It might be like a fucking like a blocking the back.
Right. There you go. You got 2 flags. So that's the reason for the coffee break. And they're coming over to discuss this with Josh McDaniels. Mayfield looking at the tablet.
I'm just wondering what the
On the bench as well. Of course, he's not playing.
There are 2 fouls on the play, one by each team. Kick catch interference. Kicking team number 84.
that was kick catch interference.
Team number 20.
That was holding.
The Raiders have elected to re-kick the ball. It will be 4th down.
All right.
Raiders will re-kick it. It's gonna be re-kicked.
So again, if you just joined us, Baker Mayfield joined the team a couple of days
All right,
ago.
re-kick. All right. Like I thought it was fair. I thought I saw him like wave his arm up. I was like, if he didn't call fair catch on that kick, what the hell's wrong with him? All right, so they were trying to figure it out. So there were 2 fouls. One was holding, one was fair kick catch interference, and so we'll just get a re-kick. It'll be 4th and 19 for the Rams. They'll punt it away.
So as much as we want to see Baker Mayfield, now that
Watson looks so rusty against the tack. Yeah, he looked pretty. Yeah.
that had the really good rhythm last week.
Yeah, and we could see Wolford. I mean, the question with Wolford was what about the neck?
Hey, what's up, Justin? How you been, buddy? Well, obviously you're busy, but hopefully you've been good. Other than that,
We'll see who's in on the next series.
yeah, it's nice to see you, man.
Meanwhile, a re-kick now from the 20-yard line. Riley Dixon almost had that one blocked. And then it bounds out of bounds up around the
Been busy too. I was gonna say some people have been busy. Well, a lot of people have been busy lately. It's a weird time of year. People tend to get a little busy. Holidays and school school semesters are coming to closes, and yeah, that wasn't a good punt. 1st and 10 at the Raiders 42. 1st and 10 at the Raiders 42. 13-3 for the Raiders. They take over with the lead. They get the ball. 12-10 to play here in the 3rd quarter. Could be a huge drive to kind of put it away. Again, this really could be a put away drive. If you haven't left a like, consider doing so. It'll help the stream out quite a bit. Just know if you see a bunch of likes on there, I would say a good chunk of those are probably fake. Don't let it deter you from helping the stream out and leaving a like. Because YouTube will delete all the fake likes. I'm going to guess anything over like 15 is probably not real. All right, see you later, Fernando. I appreciate you stopping in, man. You have a good night. I'll probably see you more around weekend time like usual. Take her easy. We'll see what the Raiders do, though. 1st and 10 at their own 42 whenever the game decides to pop back on. I'm guessing after this weird commercial of, like, Spanish people shooting guns at each other. Oh, never mind. They're Nazis. I don't know what this is. The fuck is this? Nazis versus Spanish people. An all-new Netflix original. I don't want to watch that. Prime Video included with Prime. All right, the game's back on at least.
The combination of Derek Carr and Devontae Adams, couple big plays. This is early in the game. Adams' first catch. You see our next-gen stats say 1 in 4 chance of being able to come down with that catch. And this was just textbook. This is vintage Devontae Adams. You saw the one-hander.
I could probably catch passes over Jalen Ramsey. I'm a little bit more aggressive than him. I'd be like, yoink. Just like that, just like that. You see how fast and aggressive that was? I did it so fast. I did that 71 times in that time that you probably registered it as once. I'll do it again. This is 1,000 times. I'm going to do it 1,000 times. Ready? Yoink. 1,000 times.
Holding. Offense, number 45. 10-yard penalty. First down.
That'll be a holding call on the Raiders on Johnson. That'll back him up 10, 1st and 20 at the Raiders 32.
The two of these guys were together. As those of you who follow football closely know, at Fresno State.
Yeah, I remember you, Aaron. Yeah, I remember.
24 touchdown passes with the Bulldogs.
Yeah, hopefully you've been good, man. I was gonna say you're the guy from before you put all that in, I'd remember who you are. But hopefully you've been good, man. Glad to hear you're having a good day. So, time to ruin it. Time to make it a bad day. So, you ready? No. I was just like, well, first of all, you're a dumb bitch. Senior year's been awesome. Oh, I'm glad to hear. That's always a good thing. That's a good relief. I enjoyed my senior year of high school quite a bit too. It was a fun time. So I'm always happy when people also have a good senior year. A long time ago for me though. I'm a decade plus. I'm like 11 years removed from that shit. I'm old as dog shit. Good play by the defense, number something 4. I think it was the same guy that did the catch interference. He looked like him. Oh, it was 2-4 that did the hit, it looks like. Raiders going to go with the handoff on 2nd and 20. Josh Jacobs gets a hole, and he has a, that was a really good... Oh, he fumbled it. Maybe. Oh, they're gonna say he's down. Ooh. That's a fortunate ruling. Oh, he quite literally is down. Yeah, no, he actually is down. Okay. He's actually, yeah, he's just down. 3rd and 5 coming up for the Raiders. There's no real discussion. He's just kind of down. Yeah, that was the ball forced that out. 3rd and 5. Good, great pickup there by Josh Jacobs. Jarrett Carr is going to roll out to his right, and he's stopped just short. It'll be 4th and like 4th and inches. Woo. Good stop there by the Rams. That was a huge for them. It's 4th and 1 at about the 49-yard line of the Rams. I went to the Lions game last week with my dad. It was an awesome experience. We sat by the... Oh, wow. So you got to go to the Jaguars game? Lucky man, Aaron. That's a good one to got to have gone to. I'd watch out for the fake here if I'm the Rams. What's up, stud? No, they didn't. Wow. And that'll be fair caught at the 13. So, Rams will get the ball back with 10:18 to play in the third. 10:18 to play here in the third. It's a 13-3 game. Raiders lead 13-3. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Rams after the commercial break. It's a commercial break, so I'm muting all the audio and yada, yada, yada. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good game to have gotten to go to, especially since the Lions won 40-14 or whatever. Very good game to get to go to. You just got to go to all the rest of the games they have. Damn, Will Smith had to make a Be a Slave movie. That's pretty fucked up. In order to get back in the good graces of Hollywood, they made him become a slave in a straight-to-streaming movie. Damn, he should have never smacked that one guy. Hey, you got a good luck game this year. Hell yeah. Have you never been to a loss? Hey, there you go. You plan the games out at least rather effectively, so you haven't had to go to a bad experience. Unless you went to a game they won like 6-3, and it's just like, yeah, I've been to some bad games. They just got lucky and won at the end. Whatever. So, would you feel better if your team won a bunch of very close games all year, or if your team won in low-effort blowout wins all year? What would you be more worried about heading into the playoffs? A team that won via only blowouts all year and went like 13-4, or a team that went like 11-6 and had like a bunch of one-score games that they won. I don't know which one would be. I would probably be more worried about the team that won via blowouts every single game, because it's like, if your offense stalls out here in the playoffs, what happens? You know what I mean? That usually, I don't know. It's a fun, I think a fun question anyway to play with.
Talking to Josh, his time in Denver in 09 and 10. I think the difference he feels this time is having Dave with him.
I worry more close games when you blow out teams that will show in the playoffs that you have played nobody. You worry more about the team that's playing in close games. Wow, Josh McDaniels and Ziegler played on the same team. Whoa. Alrighty, anyway, game's back on finally. 2nd down and 1. See what Mayfield does here. He hands it off. Running back bounces it out. Not bad. 1st down. Yeah. No, I mean, like, I would say I worry. I mean, like, if the team's going to be good in the playoffs or not. I think you can learn more about a team that wins a lot of close games than a team that just blows everybody out.
It's a lot different going against Crosby and Jones when you're running the football in favorable positions as opposed to being at 2nd and 20 and 3rd and 12 where they can come after you.
They're working on Jacobs on the sideline, ringing out his
Could just be me though. I don't know.
pinky finger. We understand is the issue with his right hand.
Adversity. If the offense just falls off, then what are you gonna do?
Mayfield fires, and that's incomplete. Intended for Van.
2nd down and 10.
You're talking about
Bunch of the Rams players are looking for flags, but I don't think they're going to get any. It's 13-3 Raiders. It's 2nd down and 10 at the Rams 30. 2nd down and 10 at their own 30 for the Rams. They trail 13-3. 9 minutes left in the 3rd. It's 2nd and 10. I'll be back in 2 seconds. I gotta move around.
I think like anybody, you go through phases in life. You grow, you develop, you mature, and it just feels like he and this franchise are in a good spot to be able to grow. And even this year, they still have unfinished business and what they think they can accomplish after a 2-7 start.
I would guess he was getting word about Jacobs' condition in that last conversation.
Sure looked like it.
I'm back.
Rams take a timeout. Watch his right finger.
It's not like anybody was chit-chatting. This is one of the deadest it's been in the chats in a while. Is everyone just kind of busy? Is there actually like nobody watching?
Kaylee, what do you know?
Yeah, so Al, when they took Jacob's glove off,
Hello, Maria.
he taped his right pinky.
Welcome.
Then they put his glove back on and actually
Fine if you're just lurking. I'm just wondering. Everyone just seems a little busy tonight. I appreciate you tuning in, though. Everyone's welcome to lurk.
Yeah, great close-up shot of exactly what he's going to deal with when they get the ball back.
I didn't miss a single play. Who called timeout? Rams called timeout. Oof. Swatted at the line. It'll bring up 3rd and 10.
Max Crosby. Why does he have 2 X's in his first name? M-A-X-X, because he was 11 pounds, 9 ounces at birth.
That's pretty good. And he commits himself every week, every day to the cause of getting better. His get-off, so quick. And when he can't get to you, he's going to, with his length, it's 6'5", he's able to get up and knock that ball down. Such an athlete within this defense, a real building block in only his 4th year.
You say pretty good, not for Mrs.
3rd and 10. Let's see what they're going to run here. Up the middle.
Mayfield going to keep it.
No, I was right. They ran it up the middle. I thought they were going to throw it across the middle, but I don't know. Anyway, that'll bring up 4th and long. That'll be pretty much a sack on that play. And, yeah, the Rams will punt it.
Learning an offense for 2 days. He worked left. No one's there. Comes back to his right by then.
You know what's funny is, like, if the Raiders were playing anybody else, they'd probably be losing this game. Like, their offense has been, like, hilariously inconsistent tonight. I don't even think their defense has been that good. Oh, they just hit the kicker. That'll be the Raiders. I think the Rams will be getting the ball back.
And possession, and this may give the Rams a first.
You haven't had, yeah, I understand that too, Aaron. I've been in kind of a similar boat. That'll be a free 5 yards for the Raiders.
There is no foul now.
Or for the Rams, at least. Literally running into the kicker.
And then say no flag. Huh? So do we.
He like fucking pushed the kicker, actually. It wasn't even like running into the kicker. He like full on tackled the guy. What the fuck? Was that not a flag? Because the Patriots sure the fuck got hit, penalized for something a whole lot less severe than that. Am I imagining that, or did the punter just actually get like chest shoved? Or are you allowed to shove the punter in the chest? Is that pretty much allowed to do? I didn't know that. Seems like it should be a penalty. I don't know. I mean, it might not be. I don't know. Usually it's like leg related with kickers, but it's like, it feels weird to fucking just run with your hands out and push the punter over. Yeah, either way, it'll be 1st and 10 at the 17 for the Rams, or for the Raiders. 1st and 10 for the Raiders at their own 17. I need the Rams to lose this game, as someone who likes the Lions somewhat. They picked it up. I guess he pushed him in the chest. Boy, oh boy. When the Patriots barely ran into the Vikings kicker, they sure the fuck threw 3 flags on that one. Seems like only the Patriots were the only team so far this year that's actually committed running into the kicker, when I've seen it in just about every game I've watched this year. Very interesting no calls. Something tells me that play in that Patriots game where they ran into that kicker probably shouldn't have been flagged either. But, you know, it is what it is. Looks like the game's back on. Just a little annoyed. Vikings got a lot of questionable ass fucking calls in that game against the Patriots and against the Jets, if you want to be honest. If you ask Jets fans, oh boy, they were pissed. It's like, oh well, you told Patriots fans to stop crying about the refs after their game with the Vikings, so okay. I'll never let anybody complain about the refs again. Whew. Got a lot of shit for doing that as a Patriots fan. Oh yeah, no, Minnesota. Yeah, Minnesota has like weird things going on this year for them. They like, if a call is close with the Vikings, they're getting it 100% this year. Like it's not even questionable. If it's not like a free play for them basically, and you like breathe on one of their players, it's a flag. If they need a big play stopped, oh, that's holding. It's very ticky tacky for Minnesota this year. Every year there's one team, though. There's a couple teams every year, you know, that kind of just, they get all the love in the world from the refs. Typically, the Patriots are one of them teams. The ref just got hit with the ball. Good dunk. Good, you deserve it, you fucking dipshit. No, I'm just kidding. No one deserves to get hit with the ball. Actually, yeah, it's kind of funny. Every so often, it is pretty funny when the refs get bunked with the ball. I remember one of the Lions players like fucking whipped it at the refs, it looked like, and it like smoked him. Ever since then, the Lions been good. Out of reach. All right, 4th and 2. Adams had him beat though. That was that ball wasn't out of bounds. Ramsey was beat on that one. That might have been a touchdown. Where are they at? 25. Yeah, that probably is a 75-yard touchdown if that isn't out of bounds. I mean, he had Ramsey smoked. That'd have been close anyway.
We've seen a couple go the way of Adams
Just threw it a little bit too far out of bounds. A little too far out in front and a little far out of bounds.
Second punt of the night
And that should be... He hit the fucking leg.
to the 26.
Come on.
Thrown immediately
Did everyone see that?
and run back to the 34.
They touched that kicker's fucking leg. That should be running into the kicker. If it's not, then that's bullshit.
There's Josh Jacobs back on.
You've seen the leg literally go backwards.
It was a 48-yard punt, 6-yard return. And awaiting the call here from Rogers, who tells us
Holding. What the fuck? Is it even illegal to touch the kicker? Is that not even like a flag? What's up, Brett? Hey, thank you for subscribing, man. I appreciate you. That's so confusing because like the Patriots got called for so much less against Minnesota when their kicker kicked our kick rusher in the head and they got a running into the kicker penalty. I've now seen back-to-back punts where the kicker has been pushed over very aggressively by the Raiders, the Rams punter. And then the Raiders players all just dove at this kicker's leg and they all touched it. And I'm like, all right, there's the flag. Oh, nope, I guess that's not running. What is running into the kicker even? Does the kicker have to kick your player in the head and then they get a flag they get rewarded for kicking the defender in the head? Is that how that penalty actually has to work? Is there like a trigger thing? You just got to be playing the Vikings? I'm just confused. No, I'm a Patriots fan. That's why I'm bitching about the Raiders and the Vikings in the Patriots game. And trying to figure out how running into the kicker hasn't been called on consecutive punts here. But when the Patriots pass rusher goes to get like one of the Vikings kickers, he like kicks our guy in the head. Like he drops down into the guy's head and they throw a flag on us for running into the kicker. And I'm like, 3 Raiders just touched that punter's leg. Or 3 Rams players just touched that punter's leg to the point where it bent backwards. Is that not running into the kicker? Is that not a penalty? I don't know the rule. To be honest, I genuinely feel like I don't. Because they also, the Raiders ran into the Rams punter like this and shoved him onto the ground. So I'm just trying to figure out what the rule is. I'm like, oh, damn, that's going to... Oh, no, that's not running into the punter, I guess. I guess only the Patriots get called for that play. One of the smartest ran special teams in the NFL. No, the refs, yeah, the refs for the Vikings have been really bad this year. It's just, you know, when you see other things and other calls in other games, you're like, oh, wait a minute. This feels... Oh. You just kind of start looking around like, God damn it. They are giving the Vikings all the calls. What the hell is going on with Minnesota this year? Good luck, everybody. They're the team the league wants winning. Not really sure why they want Kirk Cousins to be a Super Bowl champion. I guess the only one that can stop him is Tom Brady. We're just going to have to hope Brady can stop the evil NFL again. Like they did when they gave him the Deflategate punishment. Good run there on first down for the Rams. It'll be 2nd and 5 at their own 22 now. Little over 6 minutes left in the third. One gorilla. Oh, wait, are the adults armed or no? That's a very important question. Unarmed or no? They have weaponry. Or is it mano a mano? Oh, yeah, I got the gorilla. He'd knock him off in fucking one swing. That's 3 guys apiece. At full-ass gorilla strength, one swing from his mighty gorilla arm. Yeah. Is it a silverback gorilla or just a regular gorilla? Because if it's a silverback, yeah, it won't even be a fucking challenge. He'll laugh at him and be like, look at these retards. Just beating on him for fun and picking one guy up and using him to batter the other ones with. Oh, so yeah, he'll pick the other people up and use them as weaponry. It'll be hilarious. Maybe a normal gorilla would lose that affair, to be honest. A silverback, yeah, no, that's not even a fight. You might need more than 100 guys on that. Oh, Baker takes a shot. And that's incomplete. Oh, that's going to be PI. Yeah, probably. And it'd have to be like all at once. It'd have to be like, yeah, that's going to be that's PI. That's a big PI. Yeah, that's PI. Yeah, I can't wait. Can't wait to play the Raiders. Raiders versus Patriots. That's Belichick versus McDaniels. That'll be a lot of fun. I'm excited. Kind of getting my scout out on the Raiders. You guys aren't very good, by the way. You guys are lucky you're playing the Rams. A better team. You guys are losing this game, Tony. I'm not trying to be mean or anything, but like this won't beat us. This fucking effort, we'll beat the shit out of you guys. Like we'll just run the ball all over you. Like we're not the Rams. We're better than this. We may be shitty at offense, but like we're not this bad. Like we're not like we're just coaching bad. We're not missing players bad like the Rams are. Plus, I think it's in Vegas. I think it's in your guys' stadium, so we're inside, so we can just field goal you guys to death. What's up, Kev? Hunter Henry is so good. So is Judon. Fun fact: Judon is from. Yep. You know, another fun fact: the Patriots wanted to draft Matthew Judon, but the Ravens found out the Patriots wanted to draft him and stole him in the 2 picks before. Did you know that? That's why Patriots and Ravens fans have this weird rivalry, because the Ravens always steal our motherfucking draft picks. But to be fair, we steal a lot of the Ravens draft picks. It's like this weird thing where Belichick and the Ravens front office, because they're the same people, if you know NFL history, you know what I'm talking about. Because of Ozzie and Belichick's relationship, and the guy that took over for Ozzie in Baltimore was Ozzie's like right-hand man, so he's they all think the same. Oh shit, hold on. But yeah, they all think the same. So Belichick wanted Judon immediately. That's why Judon immediately clicked in Belichick's system, because Belichick he'd been waiting to get Judon. And just like, that's the guy I need though. I've been planning for this fucking guy. But yeah, so oh shit, that's a first down out to about the 16. There'll be a flag on the play though. We'll see what it is. Bucks is making they'll win the division. The Bucks. You going to Buffalo Wild Wings? Hell yeah. Rams need to run the ball on the Raiders. That's what I agree. The Rams don't have an offense to turn on, Kev. Good luck to you, the Raiders fans, next week, though. Next Saturday or Sunday. Excited about that. What sucks is I don't know if I'll be able to be live for it. I want to be, but I might be traveling home. I mean, KHY, who else is going to win that division? I mean... All right, it'll be 3rd and 16. 10-yard penalty. Getting a haircut? Hell yeah. There you go. Be feeling fresh. 3:20 to play here in the third quarter. The score is 13-3. If the Rams don't score here, it's probably not going to... He was a Charger, Hunter Henry. And they'll be short of the first by quite a bit. It'll be 4th and about 8. Raiders basically just gave him the flag on the play. Oh, a little bit of after the play skirfuffle. That literally could have just pushed him out of field goal range. That stupid shit at the end of the play there. Like actually probably just pushed him out of field goal range, because they're only at like the 25. Like I don't know why they just did that. Yeah, that was stupid. That was like a 15-yard penalty. How do I feel in Tom Brady? Oh, we're getting better. It's just we're rebuilding. Hopefully it comes to a close once we get some real offensive coaching. In June. It's going to be in June, Kev. Yeah, that was bad, dude. That was a bad penalty. Because I think now they got to punt it. Or it's like a fucking 60-yard field goal. Yeah, it just became a really low. Yeah, it's 4th and 23 at the 43. So that's like a 58-yarder now. 61. I was right. It's going to be a 60-yarder. Wow, I was just making noise. I didn't actually think it'd become 61. That's no good. Had the distance just wide. Yeah, that's your fault, big guy. You didn't need to do that. You just cost your team 3 points. That's bad. That was stupid by that lineman. Man, he had the distance too. That would have been good for a while. Kind of low-key hope the Rams lose out because that would help the Lions out quite a bit. All right, 242. Raiders take over at their own something. Oh shit! Josh Jacobs with a nice little play there, and he gets like a yard. 2nd and 9 at the Rams 48. Nice little play there. I don't know what that was. He just like stopped moving and looked down. Oh, that was a weird play. Said, we need a quarterback. Nah, Jared Goff isn't the answer, like long term. But he works for now until you have something more like surefire. Hey, we're at 20 likes, by the way. I think all those fake likes went away. If you haven't left a like, consider doing so. It'll help the stream out. It'll get us some more likes, and now we'll look a little bit more official. But we have about 20 real likes, it looks like. Maybe. I don't know the exact number. But if you haven't left a like, consider doing so. It'd help us out quite a bit. I'd appreciate it. Because now I think the actual fake likes are gone. Let me double check that. Oh, it's .biz for your one? Okay. Check something here. Yeah, we're at 21 now. Okay, so it seems like we found the real number. All right, cool. I appreciate that, everybody. Thank you kindly. We hit the like goal at least. Well, they're going to go with the handoff here, and first down. 1st and 10 to about the 37. Da-na-na. Da-na-na. Na-na-na. Back in 2002, 2003, 2004, I was watching the Patriots play the Carolina Panthers in a Super Bowl, and I decided, all right, whoever wins, I'm a fan of this team. Might have been 2000. Fuck, dude, I'm so bad at early NFL years. It was the Patriots-Panthers Super Bowl. I picked whoever won that game and became a fan of them, and I haven't wavered since. Okay. For sure, Jags. At least now I got the dot part for it. That'll be helpful. 2nd down and 10, 20 seconds to play here in the opening, or in the third. Yeah. And then I found out about the Lions about a year or so later, and I became a fan of them as well. I was like, oh, does Detroit have a team? Or does Michigan have a football team? And everyone's like, yeah, they're called the Lions. And I was like, are they good? And I was told no. And I was like, oh, okay. That'll end the third quarter, though. That's why I didn't unmute it, by the way. There was like a play left before, Anyway, third quarter is come to a close. It's 3rd and 2 now. What's up, Trey? 3rd and 2. It's at the Rams 29. 3rd and 2 at the Rams 29. It's the end of the third. Fourth quarter coming up. Finally to an exciting part of the game. 13-3 is the score, and we'll see what the Rams do or what the Raiders do here when the game comes back on. 3rd and 2. Yeah, nothing really ever exciting happens in the third quarter of a football game. It's like an overwhelming majority of football games. You can almost just kind of look at the third quarter as like it's either the game ends and it's just a fucking slaughter, or nothing happens. just nothing. Just literally, it was just there was 0 points in that quarter. Just nobody moved, nobody breathed. Just a bunch of kind of shitty football for consecutive moments. How third quarters go, I don't know how to explain it. It's like a terrible time usually. It's either the game completely comes to like a weird ending, or what one team I hate? What team do I hate playing as a Patriots fan? I hate playing the Ravens. Yeah, I don't blame you, Aaron. It's the third quarter ended, Aaron. It's we're waiting for the fourth quarter to start. It probably will be on here in just a few minutes, in just a few seconds, actually. But yeah, as a Patriots fan, I don't like playing the Ravens. They bother the shit out of me. That's never a fun game. Here's this KC. Well, you're a Raiders fan, so that makes sense. My division is the Bills, Jets, and Dolphins, and for the majority of my life, literally all of my life, the Jets, Bills, and Dolphins until this year, for all three of them, they've been all bad. All of them have always been bad. And then the Bills got good like 4 years ago, Dolphins 2 years ago, the Jets this year. So I don't really have any like weird lifetime rivalries with these teams. I'm like happy for Buffalo, kind of. I'm like, hey, if anybody's gonna do it, I hope it's not the Jets or Miami. But I guess, hey, if either of those two wind up winning 1-2, that'd be pretty kind of cool. Have a good night, Aaron. But ultimately, I hate the Ravens and Colts more than I hate anybody in the AFC East. The Colts are the Patriots' real rival, by the way. So are the Ravens, then the Colts, and you know it's kind of like Colts then Ravens, or Ravens Colts. Yeah, probably Colts. Yeah, it's the Colts. We fucking hate each other. If you want to know what a real rivalry is for the Patriots, it's the fucking we don't care if like we beat up on a bad Colts team. It's the same thing as beating Peyton Manning. And to them, beating up on a bad Patriots team or just beating us is the same thing as beating Tom Brady. That's just how that's a deep rivalry with these two teams. Fan bases hate each other. it's a good time. Oh, Raiders go for it on fourth down and they sneak forward, and I think they got the first. They got it by a bit. Carr is like a yard ahead of the marker. 1st and 10. Raiders keep it. He coming. He Carring. What if Derek Carr turned into the baby Carr? Do you think anyone would be able to stop him again? That was the worst. That was a terrible joke I just told. I'm sorry. Josh Jacobs with the run, and he gets about 4. Maybe. That wasn't a good run. 2nd down and probably 7. I don't know where they're going to mark him. You hate playing the Cowboys? Yeah. Cowboys just aren't fun to play because they get a lot of like ref love, and it's frustrating. Now, if I'm talking watching from a Lions fan perspective, oh, playing the Packers is like fucking torture. That is AIDS. I've never seen one football team get more individually screwed by one team than the Lions do when they play the Packers. I've seen the Lions just get railroaded time after time. Lions, until like the last couple of years, they were like the most fucked ever team. Oh boy. A lot of other teams say the officials have cost them games. I think the Lions are one of the only actual teams that can claim that, and the Saints once. Also, the Lions got fucked against the Cowboys in the playoff game where they probably should have won. Oh, there's an injury on the field. The big old lineman down. Oh, yeah, that Cowboys game? Yeah. What was the best Super Bowl you ever watched? Oh, I'll tell you. Oh, that's not good. Illuminor. A big old guy got injured on the play with the hard to say last name. Raiders fans will know who I'm talking about. Illuminor. No, they don't. KHY. No, they don't. You're KHY. I think your team is literally at the top end of every single year of like favorable calls. Come on, man. You're a Cowboys fan. No. Everybody here will probably KHY. That'd be like me as a Patriots fan going, no team gets more screwed than the New England Patriots. And no quarterback gets things more unfairly called for him than Tom Brady does. Be like me trying to come out here and honestly try and say some shit like, Brady also gets screwed a lot. And so do the Patriots. KHY, we have to sit this one out. We literally cannot join this conversation of teams that get fucked by refs. If you're a Patriots fan or you're a Cowboys fan, yeah, you guys got fucked on the Dez thing, but that's it. That's like the only time I've ever seen a Cowboys team get fucked on a call. And that was literally probably just because the league fucking messed up. I mean, that was, you know who started that? You know what team got fucked first with the very first day? You know why that catch rule got all messed up? Because Calvin Johnson caught a touchdown that would have gave the Lions the greatest comeback in NFL history against the Bears in the fourth quarter of the game. But they took that touchdown away and the Lions lost that game and weren't able to complete the comeback. It would have been like a 30-point comeback in the fourth quarter. And they took that touchdown away. And then ever since that catch against the Bears, the catch rule has been fucking ruined in the NFL. If you don't believe me, go look up the Calvin Johnson touchdown Bears game, and then you'll be like, that's the start of the catch problem.
You get that song in your head, don't you?
I do.
Meanwhile, there's Illuminor.
Now you got the right guard who's been taking out Alex Bars, and we've got a backup John Simpson in for him, and now a rookie Thayer Munford comes in for Illuminor. So you got a couple rookies now.
Dude, it's just you're probably Cowboys fans think they're the victims, but it's like, dude, no other team besides no other fan base will ever let Cowboys fans think that they aren't the beneficiary of mostly good officiating. Do you know that, like, KHY, I don't know if you know this, but do you know most people think your team pays the refs? And that you guys only get bad calls sometimes to make it look good? I'm just letting you know, like, the actual opinion of what goes on with your football team. People hate playing down in Jerry World because they assume that the refs are on the payroll there when they come down there. Like, you guys pay them off, you guys get them on your side, and any little tiny thing. Yeah, dude, I mean, like, you gotta understand, like, it's the same thing with the Patriots. Do you know that Tom Brady, like, unironically is one of the least called quarterbacks for roughing the passer in football? Do you know that's actually like a real thing? Do you know Matt Ryan is the most called roughing the passer quarterback in football? And he's ahead of Brady by like a substantial amount. Like, Brady's actually like toward the bottom 15 usually for roughing the passer calls. Very true fact, by the way. One year he got called twice. In 2018. In 2019, he was called twice for roughing the passer. Everyone says Brady gets called roughing the passer every time somebody breathes on him. He was sacked almost a career high that year in 2019. Only twice. Matt Ryan got called like 17 times that year for roughing the passer. Aaron Rodgers got called like 12 times that year. But again, when there's a perception about a situation, I don't know why that perception exists, by the way. Tom Brady does not get a lot of flags. He gets a lot of fucking pass interference calls because he's a pass interference merchant. He knows how to work that penalty. It's literally, it's a devious play because it's, you either give up the huge amount of yards on it, or you gamble that he doesn't catch it, or you commit PI and you just give him the yards. It's a dirty play what they, because it's a designed deep comeback. And defenders just haven't figured out how to play Brady on that yet. Some guys have, and that's when Brady doesn't have that big play down the middle like usual. But Tom Brady got suspended for letting the air out of footballs.
So when Colony High School won another title last year, he bought rings for the whole team.
Just so you're aware, KHY, if you really want to go there, Tom Brady got suspended for something that, for a first-time game equipment violation, is a $10,000 fine. Tom Brady was suspended for 4 games. And they were going to go to the Supreme Court over it, but then Brady was like, I guess I'll just take the 4 games. You remember Deflategate? The biggest nonsense nothing burger in league history? To the point where the leagues pretty much come out and said, yeah, that was a lie. You know that's happened, right? Like in like 2022, this year in February, the league came out and kind of was like, yeah, we misrepresented in Deflategate. Sorry about that. Just like Spygate, we lied. Spygate was actually just that one game against the Jets. Whatever. Like Deflategate, everybody had deflated footballs. It should have probably just been a $10,000 fine. Goodell also hates the Patriots. You have to at least admit that there, KHY. He may, I think he does hate Jerry Jones 100%. I do agree with you on that. But for some reason, he hates my team too. And it's like, dude, the only reason you got that fucking job, Kraft, fucking Goodell, is because of Kraft. You fucking bitch. 3rd and 3. The way he treated the Patriots during the mid-2000s, the 2010 mids, was atrocious.
Almost looks like a 77. They made that overnight. 3rd and 3.
You're like, damn it. I forgot about Deflategate. Them motherfuckers, that shouldn't have been what it was. See, if Tom would have got fined, like, I don't know, $100,000 or something for like $10,000 per football, you know what I would have said? Yeah, that's what he should have gotten in trouble. That seems appropriate. Come on, don't be retarded, Tom. But a 4-game suspension for a first-time offender of anything ever once. Tom never even got any trouble in the league. Never one time in his whole career. And he violated game equipment and got a 4-game suspension. That's fucking crazy. That is wildly over punishing a player. That's part of the reason Goodell got stripped of fucking final punishment duty. If it would have been now, Brady probably doesn't get suspended for that shit. Because they would have sent it to the little judge lady and she'd have been like, it's a $10,000 fine. What did he do? He knowingly deflated game equipment. Oh, okay, that's a $10,000 fine. I always admit I'm wrong. I was wrong about Baker. I was wrong about a lot of shit this year, it feels like.
There you go.
I can't even predict anymore. Well, to be fair, though, the amount of change that happened in the offseason made it really hard to predict. To be fair, a lot of things are going exactly how I kind of thought it would go this year, though. Figured the Chargers weren't going to be shit. The Raiders are probably one of my biggest surprises. I'm going to be honest. I figured they'd be right there. I thought they'd be like an 11-win team this year. I'm not going to lie. Yeah, they did, didn't they? Oh, they did just catch a huge break. They called that guy offsides. It was 4th and 3, wasn't it? All right, Baker, come on now. Go win the game, kid. Let's go, Baker. Who else here is a Baker stan? I hope they start doing commercials. like he's like living in SoFi now.
And the Rams take advantage of this now as they have a first down at the 38-yard line.
They didn't do any like at home with Baker Mayfield at Carolina commercials, and I was pretty sad about that. Oh, another nice hospital ball to Van Jefferson.
And another penalty. They're all over the joint. Holding.
He'd be a good head coach, and I think he's kind of figured that out if he just stopped being a fucking dill hole. Like, that's literally all his problem is. He thinks he's he's a smart guy. He's clearly very intelligent, dude. But his problem is, I'm the smartest guy. No one's smarter than me. Only guy who's ever been smarter than me was Bill Belichick and my dad. Yeah, dude, this line is killing every good dog. That's such a bad play. Oh my god. You see that guy holding there? He was literally like, like, hey bro, you're supposed to, if your hands stop moving on a defenseman, they're gonna call you for holding at the NFL level. It's like, dog, if you're gonna hold, at least try to like make it look like you're pushing a little still, you know, not just grabbing onto the shirt and fucking holding still. That's holding, dude. What? He's like, what? What the fuck are you talking about? That's holding. Anyway, 16-3. Here come the Rams. 2nd and 10 play. They blitz and oh shit, that's a nice play. Cross midfield, 1st and 10 to the Rams Raiders 48. Here comes Bake. I will say, for like this game just kind of coming cold off the couch for Baker after just not being here for, you know, all season, being here for like 70 hours before this game, he's actually playing pretty fucking solid. It's like weirdly decent football for like, yeah, he's like 10 of, I mean, he's 10 of 19 for 118 yards. It's not great, but it's like, he could be doing a lot worse. I mean, shit, he's no line, fucking cold start. Receivers have dropped a few balls that probably should have been caught, but he does throw a lot of hospital balls like that. That's not a good throw. Baker's, you know what? One of Baker's biggest issues has been in the NFL. If Delusional Patriots fan or Mike was here, that'd be helpful. But he throws what's up, Kenny? But he throws a lot of balls like over the middle of the field, like a little bit too high, where the receiver has to like kind of like jump up in the air to catch it. And then when they're like they come down and they just get fucking obliterated. It's like every throw with him almost. It's like, dude, those are called hospital balls in the NFL. Like you can't live off. Like you will, like those teams, those are easy picks too a lot of the time for some reason. Like once teams figure out like kind of like your overthrow lane or your misfire lane. I'm doing good, Kenny. How you doing? Like there's some problems with like hospital balls, and plus like your receivers stop wanting to catch them so they don't jump up in the air for them. They're like, I ain't getting that fucking ball. Fuck that. I ain't gonna get fucking lit the hell up. Oh, that's a catch. Oh, I have to see the other side though. Pike it. There you go. Oh no, they got that play off. That's kind of horse shit. Nah, that should have been thrown a whole hell of a lot sooner, Josh. Let me see the other side of that catch.
Well, I think initially he had his hands under, and then as he started to fall to the ground.
8:41 remaining in the fourth.
All right, here we go. This will tell us everything. All right, that's a catch on that side. I mean, yeah, that's a catch. That's about as clear a catch as it could be. I don't know what Josh is challenging there. Maybe he's hoping to get lucky or something. Like they'll just kind of rule it not a catch. Like, no catch. No catch on that one. That'd be pretty funny if they did that. How you doing though, Kenny? You doing good? You want this game to go to overtime? Yeah, that'd be something. I'm not gonna lie, I don't want this game to go to overtime. Hey, we're up at 22 likes, by the way. I appreciate that, everybody. If you haven't left a like, consider doing so. It helps the stream out and makes it look a little bit better. We might even get closer to 30 likes if everyone just drops a quick one. But I guess that's your call. It's your decision. Your prerogative is a good word, I think. Yeah, it's a pretty solid word. Excuse me. Quaker Oats with Eli Man. It's a commercial break, by the way. That's why I'm not talking about the game. It's literally just fucking just play under review. So we're just kind of waiting for that to come to a conclusion. Conclusion. Oh, how much time is left in the game? 9 minutes? 9:10 to play here in the fourth quarter. 9:10 left in the fourth. It's 16-3 in favor of the Raiders. Rams have it. It depends on a couple things. Are you ready for exam week? Yeah, yep. I have basically I don't have exams. I'm in writing classes and stuff. So my situation's a little different. I have to write up 2 portfolios over the weekend. It's a lot of writing. So whenever I'm done with that, I'm done for the semester, basically. So I'm kind of on my own pace. I'm going to spend a long time tomorrow basically getting a bunch of, like, random parts of my portfolios done. And Saturday's going to be a big editing day. Sunday, when I'm not streaming, will be an editing. And then Tuesday and parts of Monday.
Sometimes fans see the ball hit the ground and they just say, okay, that's an incomplete.
Play was upheld. I was going to say, that was a catch clear as day. I don't know what the fuck Josh was challenging there. Like, Josh, who told you to challenge that? You should fire him. That was a stupid decision. Yeah, it was always going to stand. The ball never, like, he caught that clean. Like, that was a really good catch. I don't know what they seen that made them want to challenge that. You know what I mean? They got a guy upstairs who watches that. Anyway, 3rd and 4 with 8:40 to play. Offsides. That should have been a fucking free. That's bullshit, dude. They're kind of they're being weird with these Rams right now. They just got fucked on that one. I thought they got the playoff there before they whistled that. That should have been. I mean, it'll be a first down because it's a 4-yard. It's 3rd and 4. But that should have been a free play. Oh, you're behind? You have to work on a lot of math? That's all right. Just try to get it done, you know? You got all weekend. You got buckled down, you know? Study up. And got one tough week left. Just remember that. You just got to bust it out. Burn it break. Then you get a couple weeks off to chill, almost a month. Oh, they go with the run here with Akers. Oh, fuck, that was a big hit. Sheesh. You know what I hate? When guys, like, get all pissy after they get lit up like that. It's like, Akers didn't. I'm not saying he did. But like when like players get all mad at a guy when they get their ass lit up, it's like, why are you pissy, dude? He just hit the shit out. Why are you mad at him? That's his literal job. I'd fucking be pumped up. I'd be like, damn, that probably looked cool as shit, didn't it?
Second and a long 2 just inside the 30-yard line.
You have a whole week to turn it in, and you get a whole month off. There you go. That's the way to look at it. You just got to grind it out through one more tough week. That'll be another first down. Here come the Rams. 1st and 10 at the Raiders' 24-yard line. Go the Rams. 7:40 to play here in the game. 7:40 left here in the fourth quarter. 16-3. Raiders lead the Rams. Rams looking to try to make this a 6-point game. 1st and 10 at the Raiders' 24. Baker Mayfield doing the best that he can in this game. And it's honestly not that bad of an effort, if we're being honest. In all honesty, you know, as an honest person. Oh, that was a nice play. That'll be 2nd and 10. Man, the Rams ask for a lot of flags. Holy shit. I hate when guys do that. I don't like teams that do that. You know, the teams that kind of like, after they get tackled, they look at the refs and go like, oh, you know what? Okay. Yeah, that should have been a face mask.
His hands are there. Terry giving us the wave off. Good no.
Yeah, okay, never mind. That should have been a face mask. All right, he gets the pass there. He gets the one pass there where I'm like, all right, it's fine then. But it's got to be something like that where it's like a clear miss. Because to see a bunch of guys like going, hey, flag, flag. Like, I don't know, dude, you just got tackled.
Especially in the second half. The ball's either going to have to come out fast or you're going to have to move the pocket. Because here's Crosby and Jones are going to tee off on those offensive tackles. What are you saying? Whose house is it?
Well, right at the moment, it's the Raiders' house. And not even an Airbnb this time. 3rd down and 10.
All right. Baker throws. Oh, complete.
Grabbing it. Inbounds to Atwell. So a huge 3rd and 10 completion. They'll spot the ball at the 11-yard line.
I think that right tackle, Havenstein, gets away with one. You knew it was coming. You better get the ball out fast. Watch how he grabs onto him around the neck. Somehow Baker Mayfield still gets this ball off. And Havenstein, who's had a rough night in these 3rd and long situations, does not get the call. And a heck of a route and combination there with Baker Mayfield and Tutu Atwell.
Caught.
Sorry, I just seen something I wanted to look at after I'm done being live.
By Hobbs with 5:45 remaining in regulation.
Giving themselves a chance here, and Atwell has become the go-to guy. Really been coming on in recent weeks. Allen Robinson, of course.
Baker's 15 of 26, 146 yards, not bad.
Got to turn to the next wave of receivers, and it's been Atwell, who's again 5'6".
Tomorrow I'm gonna get like 2 or 3 or maybe 4 assignment done or assessment done, maybe assignment, and Sunday night, Thursday. There you go. Take advantage of both those things. There you go. Got to grind out the work, you know. Just don't let it overwhelm you, you know.
3rd down, 3rd and 4.
Take everything. Take what you want. 3rd and 4.
You're pretty much compelled, I think, on 4th down here. You got to turn it into one possession game.
4:50 remains in the game. 16-3. Rams trying to do something here.
Probably have 2 shots at it here. 3rd down and 4.
Can Baker give them a big time score late?
Mayfield stepping up, stepping away.
Mayfield. And complete all the way to like the 2. It'll be 4th and 1 at the 2. Dun dun. 4:20 to play in the game. And counting down. 4:16, 4:15, 4:13. Or 14. I fucking missed the number. Run it. Yeah, you got to go for it. Yeah. Hot, 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 hot. Hot, hot, hot. Hot, hot. I think the Raiders just took a timeout. Nope, Rams took a timeout there. Timeout by the Rams, probably not the best idea, but I don't think McVay liked what he was seeing. 3:55 to play here in the 4th quarter. 3:55 left in the game. 16-3 is the score. It's 4th and 1 at the 2-yard line for the Rams. They're at the Raiders 2.
But he has. And again, they've got 11 days before their next game, so you'll probably see him on Monday Night Football at Green Bay.
Big moment coming up. Let's see how everybody reacts.
Engagement on Tuesday night. So normally I come in on Wednesdays for our games. You live here in town. I had to fly in, of course. I got here before Baker Mayfield got here. Dealing with Crosby. John Wolford is
4th and 1 at the 2 coming on up. 3:55 to play. This is a big play. Big moment in the game. They're going to bring number 19 into motion. They hike it. Baker rolls out to his left and throws. And did they get the first? They're going to call it a 1st down inside the 1.
Yeah, he does. He gets it inside the 1-yard line. So Akers
They gave him the spot.
tackled there by Merrick.
If you're the Rams, you probably should be calling the hurry up right now.
Forward progress clearly has it. And they come to the line right now on a 1st and goal.
And hurry up. This is running way too slowly. They hand it off, and Akers gets a touchdown.
The end zone. Does he get in there? The Rams say yes. And the Raiders, who haven't
And Akers gets it in there. Touchdown, Cam Akers.
seemingly give up another one here.
You know what's crazy is I started Akers in fantasy football today, so I really hope that because I had no other options at running back in the whole league, and I was like, oh damn, I gotta go with Akers.
Heck of an effort by Cam Akers, by the way, to secure the catch and get just a.
All right, so it'll be 16-9,
The first down, they go hurry up.
16-10 pending the extra point coming up.
On the board.
Here's your TD. Just does get it to the.
Oh, they haven't even put it up on the screen yet that the touchdown happened.
That ball must have somehow gotten.
Oh, did he not get in?
They must be taking a peek at that.
They are. Ball scoring plays are reviewed. Stafford going over things with Mayfield.
Take what you want.
It's like a moment. It's like it's crazy.
What are you doing out there? How are you doing this?
Oh, this is a kind of interesting conclusion. This game is heading towards an interesting conclusion, I say.
Let's see.
Meant to say.
Twisting. It's all
Here's what I said while I was yawning. Excuse me on that, by the way. Sorry about that.
whether or not it's like they cleared it.
Yep, they did.
All right, they're just confirming it and shit.
So now to try to make it a.
All right, 16, probably 10 coming up pretty quickly here. You never want to 100% confirm an extra point, though. 3:19 to play. 3:19 to play. It is now 16-10. Rams trail by a touchdown and could take the lead with an extra point. They could win this Brady over the
19 to go.
who the hell they beat recently? Whoever the Bucks, the Saints style. Anyway, commercial break coming up. Commercial break here. I'll unmute it as soon as it pops back on, but it's a commercial break right now. Sorry about that. 16-10 is the score. Raiders lead it. They'll be getting the ball back with 3:19 to play. We'll see if they can do, like, maybe score, get some points up, put the game away. There is an icing in this game that can occur on this drive. You can pretty much control and win the game at this point if you're the Raiders, but you can't, like, just kind of fucking go whatever. I don't know. This game's been boring. I'm sorry, everybody. I know. We're just trying to get through another bad one. I'm sorry, these games. I can't make these games any more exciting. I'm trying, I'm trying, and Rams in Denver play on Christmas Day, and this is a Nick game. Who's going to win MVP? Probably Russell Wilson somehow. Well, hopefully the Rams or the Broncos win. For the Lions, I want the Broncos to destroy them. I'm sure if you're a Seahawks fan, that's the Lions and Seahawks proxy war is the Rams versus the Broncos. My day was good, Tony. How's your day been? Hopefully it's been good. It's kind of used today as like a relaxing kind of get ready for tomorrow type of day where I'm going to be super busy. A lot of busy writing. Good but tired. Fair enough. It's kind of getting late in the day, right? I slept till like 9:30 this morning. Like I woke up at like 7 and I went, oh yeah, I don't have to wake up anymore. And I went back to bed and I slept for a very long time. So I'm pretty well awake today. Yeah, 4 practices in one day. Yeah, I'd be exhausted. All right, here's the Rams. They kick it off, and they kick it into the end zone. All right, 1st and 10 at the 25 for the Raiders. Let's see what they do here in their ice attempt. Avatar, way of the water. Become the waterman. I still haven't seen the first Avatar. I'm not interested. Seems kind of stupid. And I've already seen all the Smurfs movies, so I kind of get what it's about, you know. There's an evil guy named Gargamel and his fucking cat, and they're trying to mess up the Smurf village, and then this guy named Avatar is born, and he kills Gargamel, starts wearing his skin, and then, you know, that's basically that movie. Good stop there on 1st down there. I think the Rams just called the timeout. They instantly went timeout. And then Avatar, you know, after he kills Gargamel and wears his skin, the movie ends, and they're like, Avatar 2, Ways of the Water? And now I'm confused. Don't know what that's going to be about, but, you know, could be the second Smurfs movie. I hope that guy's name is Gargamel in the Smurfs, and I'm not just imagining a terrible, like a hilarious name for that guy. Like, he kind of looks like a Gargamel. Second and 9. Let's see. They're probably going to run it here. I hope these geniuses throw the football on one of these drive plays and they incomplete it. And give the Rams exactly... Oh, shit, that's not good. Well, that was almost game. That'll be a 9-yard pickup there for the Raiders. It'll be 3rd and 1. A 1st down here can just kind of let this game drift into the 2-minute warning. 3 first downs wins the game is kind of how you're looking at this right now. Maybe even just one more 1st down can win the game, depending on how you, you know, after you get this one anyway. This should get to the 2-minute warning. Oh, wow. 4th and 1. I got to stop. Holy shit. This is going to be an interesting end. Because it's 4th and 1 at the Raiders 34. This is clearly going to go to the 2-minute warning. Yeah, all right. 2-minute warning. They really can't be going for it, right? Like, no one's going to be foolish enough to believe. Who's he fighting? Are they not going to 2-minute warning? I never unmuted it. I apologize. That's my fault. It's the 2-minute warning right now. Who's this fight against? I don't know who that is. So probably not, unfortunately. If I don't hear about it through like wild means, I don't know. It's hard for me to get pumped. Eventually, I'll probably watch him play. I know he's good, Patty. Like, really good. But I just haven't had the op. Oh, they're going to kick a field goal. Oh, they're punting it. Okay. Yeah, I was going to say, make him go the length. Why only make him go 30 yards? He clearly can do that right now. He's pumped up. Oh, no. Raiders are going to blow this, dude. It's a bad style match for Gordon. So Patty has a huge advantage type deal. Oh, what a punt. What a punt down to the 2. Sheesh. Got to go 98 yards in 1:45 and no timeouts. Baker Brady, Tom Mayfield. Synonymous names. Oh, bro, you should have picked that shit up and ran with it. What are you doing?
Now this is, who could have thought
Dude, 19 fucked that. Bro, he started hitting the gritty as it was fall. Holland started grittying as the punt was lining, like finishing. Oh no! If you're number 19 of the Rams, you got to grab that ball and just fucking run with it. Like what do? You just pick it up. Don't let it get all the way to the 2.
To the outside, reaching up. No, he's out of bounds. Atwell.
No catch. 2nd and 10. Oh man.
From the 2.
Got the right foot down, unable to get the left foot.
The punter just won them the game.
Positive yards and a little bit more room to work with.
Great punt. Great job by the punter. We're really, really, really good punt.
And timing and rhythm with
Fucking coffin corner. That's the kind of stuff you do in Madden. You're like, oh yeah, I can always hit inside the 2, dude. It's like my specialty. And you just kick it out of bounds at 2. You just always out of bounds right around the 2. You're like, see, I'm really good at this.
Mayfield from his own.
Oh, completion out of bounds. 3rd and 9. Or 3rd and 1. 9-yard pickup.
Atwell past the 10-yard line to the 11. Stop.
Come on, Big Oat.
37.
Yeah, he goes right back to it. This time he puts a little bit more on this ball. So you look at the
Waker
time
Wayfield.
on that throw.
On 3rd and 1. Look out. Mayfield hit as he throws.
Oh, intercepted. That's going to be rough in the passer, though.
Isaiah, was it Harmon who intercepts him? Meanwhile,
That'll be roughing the passer on the Raiders.
against the Raiders, and here comes the call from Brad.
So the Raiders, the fucking Rams get bailed out there.
Pass interference. Defense number
Oh, it's pass interference. Okay, I thought it was roughing the pass. I thought Baker got drilled at a bad time, but they'll call PI on that. All right.
Meek Robertson.
Either way, the Rams are bailed out, and it'll be 1st down.
See him in a slot, grabbing on already. Then once he makes that move to the outside,
Oh yeah, that is PI. That's pretty bad PI. 1st and 10 at the 22 for the Rams now. 1st and 10 at their own 22 for the. Okay, that was a clean hit on Baker. All right, all good. What's up, Fat Tater Chip? How's it going? Watching the Raiders hopefully not blow this fucking game to the Rams and Baker Mayfield. Empty backfield, 5 receiver set.
Goes 78 yards.
Baker drops back.
Mayfield, look.
Oh, he got killed.
Goes slam down for the sack. Who else? Double X.
Jesus Christ.
Both got in there.
Anyway, it'll be 2nd down and long now after the sack. Oh, there's a flag on the play.
At the 16.
No way.
That was a 9-yard sack.
Is that going to be roughing? This would be the most Raiders thing. Yeah, it would be hilarious. Fat Taters, yeah.
sportsmanlike conduct. Number 90 of the defense knocking the ball out of the quarterback's hand.
Did they really hit him with an unsportsmanlike conduct? Oh, Tillery. I was going to say, what the fuck did Crosby do? Yeah, that is. Hell yeah, it is, Josh. That is bullshit. I agree. The fuck did Tillery even do?
With Crosby and
Why'd they flag Tillery on that? Why didn't anybody get flagged? I didn't see any taunting.
length keeps him off of him. Jones meets him, and then this is well after the play.
Oh, yeah, he's looking right at people. What a dipshit.
They're out of timeouts. Sure. It's an obvious.
Oh, yeah, no, you know what he did? Tillery knocked the goddamn ball out of somebody's hand.
Up to the 20
Like, no, that is literally, you can't do that.
to give them more light.
I know it's stupid.
Sideline, and it is caught by
Oh, my fucking God.
Ben Scarano.
All the way to the Raiders 40.
Contested catch all
To
the way
the.
to the 40-yard line.
Oh, no, 1st and 10 of the Raiders 40. Hurry up, spike it.
And somehow he gets that into
Run a play so they can't challenge it.
fights him for that football.
There you go.
32-yard gain.
No fucking way.
Here's Brown.
Oh, my God, dude.
Get up, get it down. Get
Kenny, it might just be like Monday night.
This offense now he's got this 2 minutes.
2nd down and 2. Raiders need to spike. Probably need to spike this football here. What are they doing?
35, 34, 33.
Yeah, I can't guess it either. Yeah, this is very confusing. All right, now spike it. Now spike the football. Spike.
Get him
Need to hurry. 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 Need to hurry.
Don't have a false start. Don't have an illegal formation. He gets it.
Woo! 2nd and 10 at the 23 with 15 seconds to go.
This is pretty amazing, I gotta tell you.
Yeah, it is. It is. I mean, just
No way, dude.
Fascinating. This is a heck of a throw. Great coverage by Nate Hobbs.
You can't lose to Baker like this.
Can go up. Hobbs never really sees it. And how about
Great, dude. Now the Rams got 2 good wide receivers. Rams are gonna have a whole roster of dangerous ass white guy receivers next year with Cooper Kupp, this scrolling rocking guy, Higbee and shit. It's just gonna be a bunch of like long-haired white dudes and shit that kind of look like Jake Paul.
2nd and 10. Mayfield to the end zone to Jefferson.
No, they caught it.
Touchdown. This is impossible.
No way.
98 yards.
No way.
That's good for 23.
No fucking way.
Leading man in Hollywood.
9 seconds to go. They just took the lead basically. Baker Mayfield just threw a game-winning touchdown to fucking Van Jefferson.
Sean McVay's energy says it all down there.
Meanwhile,
on the sideline.
all the pressure right
Fucking
now
Baker Mayfield.
Gay to try to interfect.
Just like we all thought would happen.
The Raiders call a timeout. This is silly stuff.
It is.
Bullshit, dude. I'm 0-1 on Pick'em.
Really good call. You got Atwell right here who can work to the
I'm so fucking angry right, dude. I'm actually so in disbelief. They're about to tie this. It's tied. It's 16-16. I don't know. Baker Mayfield just walked it down the field and scored a game-winning touchdown. Game tying at this point. Once they kicked the extra point. Yeah, there is a couple of really bad calls on that too. Watch him miss the kick.
Gay for the lead.
That's why I said fourth quarter is the best quarter in all football. Remember, I said that. I've always said to remind everybody that the fourth quarter is the best quarter in all sports. Hell yeah, Baker! I'm so happy for you, dude. Like, high key, I'm very happy for Baker right now. He's like praying right now on the, like, you can literally see how much this means. This dude like looks like he's crying on the sideline right now. He was just praying on his knees a second ago. Baker was like, that's gotta be a crazy fucking week, dude. A week ago, this dude was benched by the fucking Panthers. They cut his ass. And he comes out here on Thursday night on like a 70-hour week and fucking wins the game. What a crazy everybody thought it was a lock. Fucking Baker, he's headbutting people with helmets again. They got to not let him do that. Dude, a bunch of the Rams players a few Rams coaches just stopped him from headbutt. He was going to headbutt he headbutted a guy with the helmet, and one of the coaches just looked at him and went like this to him, like, whoa, dude. Baker was out here trying to headbutt dudes again with helmets on. Kudos to Sean McVay. What a well-coached game, too. I don't know how the fuck he just did what he did with him. Jesus, Las Vegas. What the fuck happened?
After the game, Google Pixel post-game show exclusively on Prime Video.
What if they win now? What if they... you know what's funnier is that the Raiders can do some dramatic shit and still win this game. And it's not even like outside of like what their abilities are. That's the funniest part about this game to me with the Raiders. 10 seconds.
And for him to just kind of keep fighting the fight.
Yeah, pretty average Raiders moment. Hilarious moment. Now, if they win, if the Raiders still win this game, that would be even funnier. Like, it'd just be like, damn. Poor Baker.
Any magic here?
Oh, the Rams picked it. Ah, damn it, Amir. I'm sorry to hear. I'm sorry to hear that, Max. Damn. The Rams pick it and win the game. Son of a bitch. My goddamn pick 'em. You know, everybody in the world picked the Raiders, too. I don't know a single person who picked the Rams. Not one. Literally 0 people.
Headbutting guys with helmets.
And you know, while we're caught up in the heroics of Mayfield and the Rams, they're going to snap that 6-game losing streak. This Raiders team that had won 3 in a row.
I think everybody's in kind of disbelief tonight, huh? Rams fans are out here like, we knew we'd win.
They controlled this game. Just a devastating loss.
The ESPN win probability. Yeah, dude, look at that's hilarious. The Raiders were at, what's the most they got to? Raiders were all the way at like 80% of winning. Oh my God. They win. The Rams won that game. What's up, Mike? How you been, man? Oh, this game's gonna 100. I'm gonna go look over on Twitter and see how it's looking. I'm sure Twitter is an absolute fucking shit fire right now. I probably would enjoy it for once. Come on, where's the Baker stuff? I'll just click on the Raiders. I'll just click on the Baker trending. Piss off of the Raiders. Yeah, it would be the refs. It was a little. Baker went 8 plays in 98. I'm so happy about Baker for Baker though. Skip Bayless tweeted Baker Mayfield is spectacular trash. You want to see what I mean by the moment? Oh, you want to see something funny? What I meant by Baker, like I was describing this moment. Look at this. Look at the coach. The coach is literally like, "Whoa, Baker, what are you doing?" The player's like, "What the fuck was that?" He's got to stop doing. He's actually going to give himself a concussion one of these times, mashing his head off of people like that. I don't know where that started with him, but like that's gotta be a habit he's got to break pretty quick. What was so bad about that game? It wasn't even that bad of officiating at the end, was it? There might have been a ticky-tacky call or two, but I don't know. Nothing too crazy. No, it was a good game. I enjoyed it. I enjoy fun endings like that. That's always a fun ending. I'm just in disbelief that the game ended like that. I'm like, there's no way they're going to go 98 yards with no touchdowns. I didn't think that was possible. I didn't think they could, or with no timeouts, 98 yards. Ain't no way. Less than a whole 2 minutes, like doesn't seem possible. The game is only 2 scores in the fourth. Oh yeah, always. I don't know why the Raiders didn't like try to score and just like they had plenty of moments where they could have just been kicking field goals and that. Like I don't know what they were doing. That was a weirdly bad coach game by McDaniels in the second half. He just died. I'm gonna mute this just because I don't think it's a good idea to let Twitter. Oh, where's there you go. Yeah, I don't know why Baker's banging helmets. He's gonna get himself hurt for that. I mean, it's funny. I appreciate the energy when he does it, but like, my leg is itchy. Have a good day, Taco. You have a good week as well. Or Tony. Sorry, not Taco. Tony. My bad. I don't know. I think I read the name. I think I just read your whole name together. And it came out as Taco. Have a good night, Daniel. Oh yeah, he would. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Cheetah. I mean, it is what it is. He won the game though. Yeah, that's got to be weird. Hey, Sean McVay coached the shit out of that game. Got to give McVay some credit in that one too, not just Baker. That's got to be embarrassing though if you're McDaniels. You can't lose this game. You're not supposed to lose this game. Their season just ended probably, by the way. Everybody said Taco. I think it's because the Tony and then the ACO that ends the other name, like Tony Chaco or Chaso or Chaco. It just sounds like it's an easy like thing for the brain to just read it as taco. It's one of them interesting things. I don't really know what to call that. Yeah, Jags. No, it's not illegal to watch that shit. It's illegal to host it. As long as you're not doing foul ass shit on there. Like breaking the laws and shit. Participating in wrong think. All right, though. I'm probably not going to stay alive too much longer, or stay alive too much longer here. I'm probably going to start to wrap it up tonight. I will be live tomorrow. We'll have probably like a hangout stream, or I'll play games. I don't know what I'm going to do yet tomorrow. Could be a gaming stream. Could bust those back out. I haven't gamed in a while. See how those do. I haven't. I have no idea how many people would even come and turn out for that. But I don't know. I used to game a lot, but then I quit for a while. How'd the stream do today? Sheesh, 26 likes. That's really good. Thank you. I appreciate that, everybody. Almost 3,000 views on the VOD total. That's pretty great. I appreciate that a lot. Damn. Views were really good tonight. I appreciate that, everyone. Likes and everything. It was a fun stream. Just sucks that the game was like dull as hell until like the very end. Have a good night, Tony. All right, everyone. Thank you guys so much for another fun stream tonight. We'll be live again tomorrow for some kind of stream, probably like at 9, it's like 9:30 is when I'll go live. Eastern Standard Time as always. That's about it. Anybody got anything like super important they want to talk about or anything like that? If not, I'm gonna wrap it up, and we'll have more shit to talk about tomorrow. All right. All right, everyone. Have a good rest of your night. Thank you so much for listening and tuning in and everything like that and listening along. And, thank you to everyone who chatted. And thank you to the lurkers who just enjoyed a stream and did other shit in the background. But, all right, everybody. I appreciate you. Have a good rest of your night, day, morning, mid-afternoon, whenever you listen to this or whatever. But just have a good one. I'll see you next time. Peace out. Go Lions, go Tigers, go Patriots.